right? I don't know. I'm loud, but otherwise fine. All right, I'll just hold the microphone back, and I will fix it later. I will fix it for the next show. Yeah, better than no audio. Okay, whatever. You guys are fucking me up. All right, just do the show, please. Well, fuck you! I'm working on it, goddammit. No, if I reboot it, it'll fuck everything up. We'll just do the fucking show. Whatever. There's no problem. You guys are fucking me up. Now the show's already started off bad. Now I'm in a bad mood. Thanks, guys. It's going to be one of those shows where I just fucking yell at you the whole show. So, how you guys doing tonight? What's fuck's going on? I'm having a bad day, clearly. I was having a great fucking day yesterday. Now I'm fucking all depressed and shit. So it's Filter Fridays. You guys see, we're going to run some fucking filters here. Let's see what filters look good. Move this. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Filter Friday. Got these Snapchat filters. Which Snapchat filter do you want to see me do? Let's see. What is this one? Cyber Oni. Boom. Let's see what it looks like. Lame. Hate it. I bookmarked all these for you. Now I'm a giraffe. Fuck yeah. Rocking the giraffe shit. Now I'm a lion. Proud as fuck. Don't shoot me. And yes, here's what I look like if my hair was red. Boom. Look at that. I'm a fucking SJW now. SJW as fuck. My beautiful fucking hair. I used to be bald as shit, dudes. Like, no hair up here whatsoever. Goddamn, you gotta love modern science. It fucking rocks. So, I guess I'll be a clown for a second. Yeah. Send in the clowns. So, last show we had a pretty good show. We had Vaush on the show. A lot of people seemed to like that shit. Everybody complimented the chemistry we had, me and Vaush. And they're like, did he just say what I thought he said about child porn? And I was like, I don't know, dude. I wasn't listening. Had to ask him about that shit. I don't fucking vouch for any of that. But he seemed alright. Seemed like a nice guy. People seemed to enjoy it. Ratings were down slightly, but that's alright. So how you guys doing tonight? Going to be a lot of me reading the chat tonight. I didn't cover a lot of topics in the last 2 or 3 shows, so I'm going to cover the past topics I missed. Kind of sucks. I had Vaush on. He took up the host show, and then before that, I didn't cover a lot of the topics. So we're going to go back and pick up the slack a little bit. Go to the clown. What's up, Vaush? Whoop. Just look at your crucifixion video. Yeah, this one's creepy as fuck. I'm like a doll and shit, dude. I'm not attracted to Asian people, actually, so I'm probably wrong for that. What's wrong with Asian people, man? Asian people are cool. I knew this blonde chick when I lived in Denver. She was the lead dancer at Coyote Ugly. Her name was, what the hell is her name? Dallas. It's spelled funny, too. It's like D-A-L-L-A-H-S, something crazy. Anyway, beautiful fucking girl, but she only dated Asian guys. And I was like, why do you only date Asian guys? And she's like, it's because of the way they smell. I just really like the way they smell. They just have a real clean, hairless smell to them. I'm like, dude, you're a weirdo. But, you know, lucky Asian dudes, because she was hot as fuck. And Asian women are usually generally pretty attractive, too. It's a more attractive female race, in my opinion. You're plenty loud enough, Dusty. I'm hanging way back. Clearly, there's some kind of fucking problem with the audio on this thing. I'm having trouble with it, but it's all right. We're going to work it out, and I'm just going to cut off the beginning of the show when I go into editing, so it'll be fine. Don't worry. We're going to talk about The Little Mermaid in a second. It's a slow fucking play, dude. It's long-form content. We're going to work on it, dude. What else you guys got to say? Let's read some super chats. Super chat, lifeblood of the show. I didn't even go into the fucking spiel. You guys know how it works. I have a Patreon. Help me out. Like $459 a month. If you guys want to see me do the show, keep fucking Patreon on me. And then super chats, lifeblood of the show, super chats. No questions dodged. Every question answered. Ask me something that's going to embarrass me. That would be great. And ask Fetch $5. Hey, Dusty, it's Ann. What's up, Ann? As always, looking forward to the show. It ain't much, but here's a little money for some dog cat food. Kiss the critters from me. I will do. Appreciate it. They're doing pretty good. I guess only news. Molly, our Rottweiler, was losing some hair on her back and her tail or some shit. Not really sure why. So I think she might have had. We give her flea baths and all kinds of flea dips and shits and stuff. But I think she might have got a bad batch of fleas. So we re-washed her and put re-medicine on her and collar on her and things. So she seems to be doing better. It's about the only news of my dogs right now. They're all fucking spoiled and happy. Great show with Vaush on Monday. H.S. Ralston says. You should do more collabs, but you should also collab with other left tubers. I think the left needs to build its network to catch up the networks of the right. Yeah, the problem is like a lot of people don't want to be associated with me for some reason. I have no idea why. It's a mystery. But I think it's probably because I'm a little bit radioactive. So it's fine, but I have trouble finding people to come on the show. Like H-Bomber Guy didn't want to come on the show, and ContraPoints don't seem to want to come on the show. So, only so much I can do about that, but I'll try to keep finding new, interesting people to come on the show. What's up, Dusty? Throwing a buck your way. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. HS Ross, no sound, it's muted. Okay, I fixed it. $1 from the Shrika. $10. Great show, the Vaush show Monday. I already read that. You sent that twice. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. A social channel, $1.09. Listen to Seen on Radio Podcast. Seeing White. Yep. Sucks. What you gonna do? Let's see. I won't be here long night. Feeling horrible. Just wanted to say hi, everybody, and see Dusty for a bit. Hey, Jules. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Toxic Dusty. I'm so toxic. I'm fucking scully as fuck, dude. I am death. Come with me. And I just pulled my fucking headphones out. Great show so far. Gotta love the casual shows. Doesn't really matter what we do on the casual shows. It's all fucking good. Best filter. Agreed. It is the best filter. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll talk about the Little Mermaid shit. Yeah, apparently a new Little Mermaid's coming out, and it's a live action movie. And so many people are walking around out there right now thinking for some reason they have cast 45-year-old actor Halle Berry as the Little Mermaid. But if you think this, you are not correct. They did not cast Halle Berry as the Little Mermaid. They cast Halle Bailey as the Little Mermaid, who is apparently some kind of singer. She is in a duo. I don't want to be racist, but I'm assuming it's some kind of R&B duo. I don't know, folks. But cute girl! I think she's going to fucking rock it as Ariel. They're obviously trying to modernize their Disney movies. Instead of doing live action, they would have a lot of modern new music. So, black folks seem to be pretty good at the modern music these days, so yeah, let them have a shot at it, right? Seems perfectly reasonable to me. They're just trying to, I guess, reboot the old franchises in a new light and modernize it, which I have no idea why anybody would have a problem with. They did the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse recently, and it just kind of showed you, like, you can take characters and you can show that, like, there can be infinite number of universes where that character is represented in an infinite number of ways. And all those ways are interested to point out and explore and show new aspects of the character. And why anybody on the fucking universe would have a problem with this, I have no clue. But, I mean, that's not true. That's totally bullshit. Like, I know exactly why people have a problem with it. And it's because they're fucking racist. That's exactly why. And so there's a hashtag trending, not my Ariel. And first off, before I get into this, I just want to say, God damn it, that's not what I want to click on. The vast majority of people who are posting on this hashtag and are talking about this are fully fucking supportive of this movie. So I don't want to make it look like this is more of a big deal than it actually is, because most people don't have a problem with the black Ariel. It's just a very few people, and there are a lot of people pretending it's a lot bigger problem than it is. Like, there's more people outraged by this than there actually is. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to frame it the wrong way. Like, if you look at this Not My Ariel thing, most of the comments are in support of it. And most black people are happy. They're like, yay, we love seeing more representation of black people in movies. And I totally understand that. It's like I say all the time. If you don't understand how important representation is in your media, then do nothing but watch interracial porn with big black guys for the rest of your life. And then eventually you'll be like, hey, this is hot. Like, I'm really into this. But I want to see some white dicks for a change. Okay? I don't feel represented in this porn, right? How can I whack it out constantly if I can't imagine that it's me and my tiny penis having sex with this hot young woman? So do that and you'll understand exactly what I mean. Representation is exactly important. They tell us this over and over again, and they haven't really had proper representation in media in hundreds of years. So I'm happy to see it. Like, I wasn't going to go see The Little Mermaid anyway. I'm not the target audience for this movie, but I'll probably download it for free like I do everything else and cheer them along. But anyway, there's a few people that had a problem with it. Of course, this is a joke. Here's, what do they call this girl? Permit Patty or whatever it is? Or maybe it's, is that the one that was calling over the cookout? Anyway, yeah, she called on the black people. No black mermaids for you. But a few people were mad about it. You can go through and obviously you can find tons of people commenting about this. I just went out and found a couple. Walt Disney would never allow such a shame. This is the biggest disappointment. You are a disappointment. Not my Ariel. I mean, who gives a shit? This girl's pretty. Like, who gives a shit that she's not lily fucking white, dude? I have no idea I mean, like I said, I do know. I don't know why I keep saying that. I know exactly. Why are you racist? Fucking stop being racist, pieces of shit. It don't matter, dudes. It's a fucking movie. Instead of forced diversity, why can't we just focus on a good story and keep true to the original characters? Who gives a fucking shit about the goddamn original characters? It's a story, man. It's fiction. It's supposed to be reimagined in many different ways, and the characters are supposed to be explored in many different ways. That's what keeps it interesting and exciting. But no! Have to keep gender swapping beloved characters just to make sure you have SJW's checklist. Oh my God, dude, seriously. White people are so fucking fragile about everything. Since the beginning of movie history, white people have dominated it. We've had far more representation than anybody else. And we just can't stand it. We can't stand it that somebody else might be getting a little attention for once. Somebody else might be getting representation for once. Oh my God, they hate white people. No, dude. It's just a fucking movie. They're trying to appeal to a new demographic. And sorry, you guys don't have to fucking like it, but black people are cool these days. They've always kind of been cool. They've always been kind of a part of the counterculture. But these days, they dominate music and they dominate so much of our entertainment industry because, they have overcome so many of the obstacles put in their way, and they have thrived in our society as far as, being considered a cool feature of our society. So, I'm happy to see it. I cheer them on, and you people really got to get a fucking grip on your white fragility. Pretty sad to see. And here's Snow White. Apparently people can't give. I guess that's supposed to be now. Apparently people now can't give their opinion because you are always going to be racist. Even though my best friend and boyfriend are black and I'm Latina. See, here's the thing. It's possible this is a troll. I have no idea. I didn't go and fact check all these things. So it's very possible that I'm getting fucking trolled right now. I have no idea. Let me look. First of all, I'm not racist. I love Haley. But I won't let Disney ruin our childhood. I guess this person is really into this whole controversy and they seem to be posting a lot of things. So they might be real. So I started a petition to get justice for Ariel and our childhood memories. I prefer someone to look similar to the real one. Yeah. You prefer representation in your media? Get the fuck out of here! Why? That's insane! Why do you need representation in your media? So anyway, let's see. They have 1,896 people have already signed this. Holy shit. Now 1,899. It's fucking skyrocketing. Oh, God. I hope this is a joke, seriously. I hope none of you people are really this fucking petty and silly. It's just so embarrassing. Let's see what else we got here. It's from Deplorable Monkey. Oh, it's a Keck guy. Holy shit. Fucking Keck is so cringe. So Disney decides to be politically correct by making Not My Ariel a Danish stories character black. They could have used one of the many African mermaid stories. Yeah, or they could have used the story they own the rights to and has been a huge fucking blockbuster hit for their franchise. That makes a little more sense, doesn't it? Yes, they're also in African folklore and made something original, but instead chose to once again erase whites. Oh, God. They're erasing whites. Disney hates white people. Oh, my God, people. I didn't even realize I was a fucking pickle still. Okay, let me change it. I don't want to be a pickle right now. How about some sparkles? I'm so pretty. Look at all my sparkles. But anyway, here's the funny part. The Little Mermaid story that Disney put out is not original to the original story to begin with. The original story of The Little Mermaid is about how the Little Mermaid saves a prince who is drowning in the ocean or some shit, and the prince has no idea who the fuck saved her. And so the Little Mermaid goes and tells an evil witch that she saved the prince and she's in love with him. And then the witch basically takes her voice and takes her tongue and gives her legs and tells her that she can go on land and her feet will bleed and they hurt real bad and shit, but as long as she makes the prince fall in love with her, everything will be okay. And it turns out she does not make the prince fall in love with her. He marries somebody else and she ends up committing suicide. So yeah, the Little Mermaid story is not true to the original in whatsoever. So I mean, it's just stupid, right? You people don't really care about them remaining true to the original story because they never fucking have. This is simply about racism. You don't like the fact that they recast a black person in the role. It's just stupid. Everybody's always like, it matters. Why can't they keep the fucking characters like the original characters were? Why are they trying to make 007 black? It's just, I was like, who gives a goddamn shit about this? I mean, people are so sad. The only problem, I say problem, and I didn't really have a problem with it. It was such a minor thing. But the only time I thought it was odd, a little bit odd, and that I had something to say about it, that they made a white character, a white fictional character, black in the movie, was the gunslinger, the Dark Tower gunslinger, where they had Eldris Elbow, how the fuck you pronounce his name. They had him as Roland the Gunslinger. And the only reason I had a very, very minor problem with that is because in the books, the gunslinger has this kind of racial, I guess, arguments and stuff with one of the other main characters. And so his being white and her being black were kind of a main part of the storyline and the chemistry they had back and forth. And so when they cast a black guy as that character, it kind of took away a lot of the subplot and a lot of the tension between the two characters. And so I had a little bit of an eyebrow raise about that, but it was fine. It was like nothing. It's like, okay, just leave that part of the story out and continue on your way. Who gives a shit, right? People are just so silly. And this person looks like they actually are a person of color. Oh yeah, I guess they are cheering this on. This is a great idea. Not my area. White Twitter is big mad about Disney casting a black Little Mermaid corrected. And yep, they are definitely butt mad about this. Don't understand it. And this person says, oh my god. I expect the prince to be a gender fluid Asian boy and King Triton to be a flamboyant gay Hispanic. Who cares? That sounds great to me. If the fucking prince is a gender fluid Asian boy, rock on. If King Triton is a flamboyant gay, they should get, like I said, they should get Titus Andromedon from The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt to play all these parts. I would go see it 2 or 3 times in the theater. I would go see every version they put out. And this one he says, if I'm a Disney shareholder, then I'm pissed. Okay, I doubt you have enough money to be a Disney shareholder. There's no way a global brand such as Little Mermaid will see a maximum return on investment for a live-action movie by not casting a redhead white girl for political posturing. Haley is tremendously talented, but this is stupid. Okay, well, they'll do fine. Don't go see it. You are not the target demographic of this movie. All right, it's for little kids, and believe it or not, little white girls are not racist shitheads like you. Not nearly as bad. You know, they don't give a shit anymore. These days, some kids are taught hatred, obviously, but it's not nearly as prevalent as it was in your generation. So most kids are much more accepting of other races and whatnot. And black people, like I said, especially to the young generation, are cool as fuck these days. So Disney will do just fine. Don't worry about Disney, all right? They don't need your pity. And die mad! Yeah, exactly, die mad. Oh, you fucking butthurt people about this. Just go extinct. Quickly, please. You cannot go extinct fast enough. And now I'm a pancake because this is America. And yeah, it's very patriotic. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Did your dogs freak out too like mine did? My dogs had a bad day. But I did figure out one thing. Apparently, catnip has the exact opposite effect on dogs. And instead of like hyping them up, it calms them down. So if you give like your dogs catnip and shit during the 4th of July, it really helps. So life tip. Life hack. Let's see what the chat has to say. Wholesome ad. Hello, Halffish. Dusty grooms girls to be mud sharks. Hells yeah. Mud flaps. Get on it. That is some racist shit, dude. Racist fucking shit. Honestly, I don't care. Me either. Remake Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with a white lead works for me. Like, I've always had a dream about playing Malcolm X in a movie. So, like, cast my ass on that. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Hells yeah, rocked it. Could definitely play that part. And speaking of blackface, even though we weren't speaking of blackface, I saw this filter, and this is not blackface. This is a coffee bean, but that looks sort of racist. Is anybody else really uncomfortable right now? Oh my God, I have arms and legs. Look at that. Woohoo! I'm a little coffee bean. Drink coffee. Drink coffee. I was reading the other day about there's a certain type of coffee. It's the most expensive coffee in the world. And how they make this coffee is they feed this little type of monkey lemur animal a certain type of coffee bean. And they feed that lemur thing nothing but that fucking type of coffee bean. And that lemur shits out the coffee beans. And then they take the lemur shit. And they make the world's most expensive coffee off fucking monkey shit, dude. Like, it's $80 a goddamn cup. Like, first of all, who's the first person that ever thought to do this? Who's the first person that ever watched a monkey shit and was like, hey, I'm going to take that shit and grind it up and make coffee out of it and drink it. Fucking brilliant. But yeah, if you're paying fucking $80 for a cup of monkey shit coffee, then you pretty much deserve whatever you get. Horrific. What the fuck is that? Oh, trees blocking my fucking way. Get out of the way, trees. Don't need your fucking treeness in my way right now. Let's see. How about this? How about a crying mask? I'm so sad. I look like a Borderlands character. Boom. Looks more like a virus. I need to get more lemurs. All right. Got any super chats? Super chat. Lifeblood of the show. Super chat. Make sure you super chat me up. Hey Dusty, been laughing so hard at the anti-HWs losing their mind over the Little Mermaid. It's make-believe, just like Jesus. Yeah, the funny thing is the same people who believe Jesus is white have a problem with them changing the race of the Little Mermaid. He was Middle Eastern, motherfuckers. He was brown as shit. Well, I mean, he didn't probably exist, but if he did exist, he was brown as fuck, dudes. So the irony is palatable. Did I skip over some shit? D-Dog, 2015, thoughts on ditching sexual orientation and gender identity, and we just go to a giver-receiver binary. Like, I'm not a fan of gender identity at all. Like, I think gender is kind of an outdated concept, and I have no fucking ties to being a male. Like, I call myself a man just because it's easier. Like, when I go out in public, people refer to me with male pronouns, and I don't feel like correcting them or getting into all that shit. But literally, if people tomorrow stop calling me a man or a male, I would have no problem with that. You know, if they called me the exact same thing they call females, no problem. Who gives a shit? Like, I mean, I guess I identify as a male because those are the roles that were pushed upon me, but I have no ties to it whatsoever, right? So, all good to me. HS Ross, $10. Have you asked to collab with David Dole, Rational National? Nope, never heard of him. Mike, Fragility, Humanist Report? Nope. Progressive Voice? Nope. Hassan Piker? Nope. Michael Brooks? Nope. Tom Harbin? Nope. Non-compete? Nope. Thought Slot? Nope. Philosophy Tube? Nope. Big nope to all that. I have not asked to collab with any of those people. I tried to ask a few people, like ContraPoints and H-Bomber Guy and Jesse Lee Peterson, and they're all like, psh, crickets! We're not answering you, Dusty, because you're radioactive as fuck, and we don't want to come on your dumbass show, and I don't really blame them. Just stay away from me. But I'll look into those guys, and I'll see if they'll come on. Appreciate that. Cash Defiance, $5. Hey, Dusty. You're nice. D-Dog says 50 pounds. Woo! Thank you, D-Dog. Appreciate that. Ariel can walk on land. In exchange, she gives up her voice and her tongue. She'll feel as if she's walking on sharp knives and her feet will bleed, or else she'll die of a broken heart and turn into sea foam. Why did Disney change the original story? Exactly. I love that story. That's way better. I want to see Ariel fucking jump to her death because she doesn't have to murder the prince. Way better story for children, in my opinion. But yeah, they don't really give a shit about the original, like I said. They just want to bitch about something. They want to be fragile snowflakes like white people are these days. It's really sad. James Mallon, $5. Dusty, you must know that all mythical creatures must be white. Whether hobbit, elf, dwarf, or mermaid must be white. It's just logical. Yep, totally fucking logical, man. I was reading a lot of people. They gave really good arguments for why the Little Mermaid is white. And the argument goes something like this. See, down deep in the sea, no sunlight gets down there, motherfuckers. It's dark as shit. And so when you don't have a lot of sunlight on your skin, you have less melanin. So mermaids would all be fucking white, dude. It's pretty obvious. That's why pretty much all ocean life is white. Pretty sure about that. Let me look that up to make sure that I'm sure about that. But let's see. Ocean life, right? It's all white as fuck. No, not really. No, it's not all white. There's lots of fucking colors and all types of representation of the rainbow all over the fucking ocean. Go figure. But a black mermaid, sacrilege! Can't fucking have that. Heidi B says, I'm just saying that if a white person can't be cast as Aladdin or Jasmine, I'm pretty sure a white person has been cast as Aladdin or Jasmine in something. Why can't a black person be cast as Ariel? Because it's a fictional movie and we can cast whoever the fuck we want in the fictional movie. In both stories, the race of the main characters affects the plot, political marriage, and all that. How the fuck does the Little Mermaid's race affect the fucking plot? I mean, maybe it's because when she gets legs, she has white privilege and people treat her better? Is that why it affects the plot? I didn't fucking know. Or is it because the prince is a racist and would never think about dating a black girl? Is that it? Is that why it affects the plot? Because I don't know, man. I think a little brown sugar added to it just makes the plot totally better, in my opinion. I am down for it. And Spec says, not my Ariel. Why not just make a sequel to The Little Mermaid and have her character be some other mermaid? So stupid. The real question is, what's the agenda? I will tell you exactly what the agenda is. The agenda is to make a shit ton of fucking money. It's Disney, motherfuckers. What do you think the agenda is? Obviously, they know that this controversy, motherfuckers like you are going to help spread the word about this movie, and they're going to goddamn roll it in. And then, because you guys are so butt mad, a lot of people are going to go see this movie just to make you even more butt mad. And a lot of people will be like, fuck you, racist. I'm going to go see this movie 10 times just because you're racist shitheads. And so that's what's going to happen. This movie's going to kill it. And it's all because of you assholes. And, of course, Disney played you like fools. So keep it up. Let's see what the chat has to say. Chat. I'll go back to super chats in a minute. Casual Friday, doing a casual show for you motherfuckers. Agenda is not wrong. Nah, man, agenda's fine. Like, black people need more representation. Representation is very important. They told us over and over again. All the racists tell us constantly about how important representation is. But since white people have had amazing representation since the very beginning, we just can't understand. You know, it's very easy to not give about. It's very easy not to give a shit about things that don't affect you whatsoever. And that's what a lot of fucking white people do. They just can't possibly understand because it has no effect on their life. But, you know, have empathy. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Try to imagine what they're going through. And then be supportive. That's just what a basic, decent human being does, right? Alright, moving on. Did you guys see ContraPoints' new video? ContraPoints just came out with the fucking video. Let's see. Go click on this. Let me load up ContraPoints channel. ContraPoints! You guys know what ContraPoints is? ContraPoints. Man, ContraPoints, she fucking does some amazing work. You can tell she puts the time into her videos, and it really shows. And it's not just the time she puts into writing her scripts and stuff. It's also about the cinematography and the costumes. Just fucking everything. I can't imagine how long it takes to make the shit that she makes. And so she did a video recently about trenders, and she has this character in her videos. This character right here, Tiffany Tumbles. And this character is obviously meant to be a parody of Blaire White. I know she said that the character is based off her, but the character is obviously Blaire White. And it was fucking crazy. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but Blaire White went on Vaush's stream and basically debated Vaush. And as this guy says, as Honest Red said, she did suboptimal. It was absolutely suboptimal for her. Not a great week for Blaire White. She got ruthlessly mocked in a video. But anyway, so what was amazing about this was it was about the same time that ContraPoints put out her video where she basically, I want to say mocked Blaire White, but parodied Blaire White. And so this video and this video came out about the same time, and basically Blaire White almost word for word repeats the lines that Contra's version of Blaire White says. And it's like watching the same conversation take part in both real life and in art at the same time. And it was really fucking crazy to see. It just shows you how much Natalie researches. Natalie is ContraPoints, by the way. Shows you how much ContraPoints researches these characters and studies these characters and knows exactly their arguments. And not only that, she does such a great job of trying to stillman the arguments of her opponents so that she doesn't, strawman them anyway. So she's basically accurately reflecting the things that they're saying. And so I'm not gonna play both videos and show you anything because it would take too long to do it in live. But there is one part of this video I did want to show you guys where, oh man, Vaush just knocked it out of the park. He goes on this rant that basically explains to Blaire White exactly why she is harmful to society and exactly why it's clear what she's doing. She's trying to pander to a certain audience to desperately grasp on to the little bit of power she's managed to eke out for herself on YouTube, and she doesn't give a shit who she throws under the bus to get it. And he just fucking calls her out as hard as possible about it. And now, I won't really play her response. Basically, her response was they're talking about why she thinks it's okay to say, don't pick on transgender people because they were just born that way. And Vaush is actually explaining something broader than just that in what he's saying to her. But when she comments only about that, so her comment doesn't really answer the argument that he gives. So I'm not going to play the whole thing. But the rant he gives is pretty fucking amazing. So let's see if I can find it here. I think it's about an hour into this, and I'll just play it. Let's see. All right. All right. That's a little bit more. All right. Let's start there. Yes. All right. Her response was lame, so I'm not going to play it. But if you guys want to see it, it's 1 minute and 1 hour, 1 minute and 37 seconds in. Be sure to go watch the whole thing so nobody can accuse me of taking her out of context. But that was an awesome fucking rant, and he absolutely nailed it. She is hurting not only herself, but all transgender people, or the transgender community as a whole, by trying to grasp on to this little bit of power and fame that she's got from kowtowing to these right-wing shitheads. And he just busted the fuck out of her about it. But anyway, the conversations they had were, like I said, were very interesting, because the conversation she had with Vaush was almost exactly the same as the conversation Tiffany Tumbles has with, well, let me see. Let me go back in the video a little bit. Where Tiffany Tumbles is having a conversation with a trender, somebody who is non-binary. Baltimore, Maryland, who is another character that ContraPoints makes up. So anyway, like I said, the conversation that they're having is almost word for word in ways the same conversation they're having over there. And since they took place at roughly the same time, it was really bizarre to watch. So Blaire White's basically the whole time, she's sort of dissing non-binary people. She's saying that they're not trans, and the fact they're calling themselves trans is just taking the kind of the spotlight off real trans people like hers, and they don't have the same lived experience as her, so they shouldn't be able to call themselves trans people. It was just, the whole argument is so fucking silly. But anyway, highly recommend you watch both this video and ContraPoints video. I did a marathon of watching ContraPoints videos this weekend. My girlfriend has never really seen much of it, and now she's a huge fan. So Natalie, totally brilliant. Love her stuff. Like, people sometimes ask me, and I know they mean well when they ask this. They're like, Dusty, would you ever date a transgender person? And I know people mean well when they say that, but it's such a stupid question because, like, ContraPoints exist in the universe. Of course I would date a transgender person. Like, why would that wouldn't even be a thought in my head? Like, of course. If I'm attracted to somebody, I would date them. I don't give a shit. Like, what happened before I became attracted to them? What happened in their life that led them up to the point I became attracted to them? Who gives a shit about that? I don't care about that. So, yeah, it's a dumb question, even though it's well-meaning, I know. And so what you guys got to say in the chats? In the chats. You guys love ContraPoints, I know it. Most of you fucking love low sound. There ain't no low sound. You guys can hear me. God damn it. Show doing great. Bro, you see in the chat? Yeah, what's going on in the chat? Oh, it's low, the audio and the fucking... Oh, you're talking about the video. The video is low, huh? Okay, well, I don't know. Everything is fucked up. Everything sucks shit. Don't know why my fucking show sucks so goddamn bad. Okay, well, I didn't know. Alright, well, this show sucks. This show is officially the worst show I've ever done. I think we can all fucking agree that this is goddamn terrible. I don't know why the audio sucks so bad on this fucking show. I don't know why I'm having so many troubles today. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you can hear me now in the video. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I have no idea what the fuck's going on with this shit. Something got fucked up along the way, and I have no idea what it is. So I would just, and the fucked up part is I have a huge video segment. So I can't play the video segment tonight because clearly the video segment is not going to work properly because the audio is all fucked up on this. So, god damn it. I'm depressed. I'm depressed right now. Like, I look forward to doing the show all week, and I have so much shit I want to talk to you guys about, and then when technical difficulties happen, it's just sad. But anyway, let's just go on with the show. Whatever, I just pulled the fucking thing out. Yeah, this is all going so well for me today. Dusty's having a great day. So, since I'm having a shitty day, let's talk about the great day I had, like the day before yesterday. Let's talk about some wholesome shit that happened to cheer us up on what's going on in the world. So basically, I finally broke down and I bought a riding lawnmower because I'm a hippie. I'm a dirty fucking hippie, and I don't like mowing my grass. And it's not just because I'm a lazy shit. I mean, that's a big part of it. Don't get me wrong. But also, like, I like the fact that it's all overgrown. Not only does it keep people away from my yard, but I just like the way it looks. I think it looks more natural and shit. But it makes me a horrible fucking neighbor because all my neighbors mow their lawns, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with white boy? Only person in the goddamn whole neighborhood that don't have your fucking lawn mowed. The only white motherfucker over here. Way to represent your race, Dusty. So I don't want my fucking neighbors to hate me. So eventually I just said, alright, fine. I will break down and I will buy a used goddamn riding lawnmower, and I will ride all over the fucking yard and clean this shit up. So that day I was fucking out there riding my new little riding lawnmower, and so this guy stopped me, and it was clear he was mentally challenged. But he was so sweet, and he asked me, can I mow your lawn for you? Can I mow the whole thing for you? I'll do it for $20. And my lawn's pretty fucking big. I was like, $20? Holy shit, dude. Like, you gonna do the whole fucking lawn for $20? And he was like so happy and excited I was even considering. He was like, yeah, I'll do a really good job. I promise I'll do a really good job. I'll cut the whole thing. So I was like, he was so nice and sweet, and I was like, all right, fine. And I was like, a little bit worried that he was going to get on my lawnmower and steal it, but not really. He was a sweet guy. So anyway, he got out there, and he fucking busted his goddamn ass off, man. This dude, he seemed like he was having a good time, but he was out there for like 3 fucking hours or more cutting my yard, and he cut the whole goddamn thing. He nailed it. So instead of giving him $20, I gave him $40, and I asked him first, of course. I said, do you smoke weed? And he was like, his eyes got real bad. He was like, yeah, I smoke weed. And I was like, all right. So I gave him this big old fucking nugget of hydroponically grown weed. It was probably worth about $50, like laboratory grown, awesome Frankenweed that I got. And I gave him a cigarette. And man, he was so fucking jazzed. And so he came back the very next day, knocked on my door, and I was like, oh shit, what's this dude want again? And he's like, yeah, there's an elderly lady that lives a couple blocks away, and she needs her lawn mowed. Can I borrow your lawnmower? And I was like, damn, dude, this dude could just steal my fucking lawnmower. He gonna drive my lawnmower off, and I don't even know where the fuck it is. I don't even know this dude. But of course, I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. Take my lawnmower. Go mow the whole fucking neighborhood. So he leaves, and he brings the lawnmower back like 2 hours later, cleaned and full of fucking gas. So awesome. It was fucking cool as shit. And then also, another story, like when the dude delivers my fucking riding lawnmower, he drives it off the truck and he cranks it, shows me it fucking cranks and whatnot, and he cuts a little swath of grass out of my fucking lawn and shit, and he turns it off and he leaves. So I'm like, yay, I got a new riding lawnmower, this fucking rocks. And then I go over and I try to crank the riding lawnmower, and the fucking riding lawnmower won't crank. I sat out there for 2 goddamn hours trying to fucking crank that riding lawnmower, and it would not crank to save my goddamn ass, and I was fucking pissed, man. I was like, this motherfucker just scammed me. He brought me this goddamn piece of shit lemon riding lawnmower, and that ain't gonna fucking work. I'm obviously never gonna hear from this motherfucker again. I can't believe I just lost $500 fucking dollars on this bullshit, and I was not happy. And so I messaged him, and I was nice, like at first, until I'm nice to somebody until they show me that you can't be nice to them. So I was like, dude, yeah, this lawnmower ain't fucking working, dude. I've been trying to crank this shit for 2 hours. It ain't fucking working. I was getting a little bit worried. And then the dude came right back and he fixed the lawnmower. He didn't scam me at all. It was just an accident and it was something minor wrong with it. And he came back and he took it home and he fixed it and he brought it back and it works fine now. So awesome. Everybody's cool. Everything's working great in my life. And that's some wholesome shit. And also, I finally met my neighbor back here that I never met before. And he came over to help me out with my fucking lawnmower, and he was an awesome fucking dude too, man. He clearly was very interested in helping me do anything he could to get my fucking lawn mowed. So he was motivated, but totally fucking nice dude. So I'm living the dream, have fucking nice neighbors and shit. And I kind of feel bad because, like I told you guys before, I moved to this all-black neighborhood it's been like 3 years ago. And when I first moved here, I was kind of nervous a little bit because I was the only white person up here, and I thought that they might target me because I was white or something. Like, it's totally fucking racist and stupid, man. And now I know how just stupid and racist that was because so many people here, like everybody literally, has been so unbelievably nice and welcoming to me. And nobody has said a single unkind word to me. Nobody has messed with me in any way whatsoever. Everybody's just been so fucking nice. So, I feel guilty about even thinking that, about thinking that they might target me. Stupid and racist. But all you can do is learn and grow and try to recognize your biases and overcome them. And that's how you grow as a person. And also something else kind of cool happened. So this happened right before I did my show with Vaush. I had this giant TV right here in front of me, and that's what I show all my text on so I can read what the fuck I'm talking about. And I guess right before my show with Vaush, I don't know if I bumped into my TV or what the fuck happened, but it shattered. Like, the whole fucking thing shattered. I don't even remember touching it, but clearly I broke the shit out of it. And so I had to scramble right before the fucking show with Vaush and set up a monitor and shit. And luckily I pulled it all off and it worked out fine. But anyway, so then I had to go to the fucking store and buy a new TV, right? First time I've had a TV in 3 years. I was doing a new TV anyway. But I don't have a fucking truck or anything. All I have is this 2-seated little BMW Z3 convertible. It has like this cloth top on it, and it's short as fuck. It's like I said, 2-seaters that have a back seat. It barely has any fucking trunk whatsoever. So my dumb ass, I'm like, hey, I know what I'll do. I'll go to Walmart and I'll buy a big old fucking 65 goddamn giant motherfucking TV, and I will buy some twine, and I will just strap this motherfucking TV to the roof of my car, and then mummy that motherfucker with twine all the fuck around. I just mummy it. I'll cocoon that son bitch, and then I only got like 2 or 3 miles to drive home. I'll make it. It'll be fine, right? So anyway, I'm out in the parking lot. We got this fucking giant ass TV hanging off this car. The TV's so fucking big, like you can barely see the fucking car underneath the goddamn TV. And I'm out there with a fucking twine, just wrapping the twine around it through the window over and over again, me and my girl, and trying to wrap it every goddamn way. And everybody's coming out of the Walmart and looking at us, and they're fucking laughing their ass off at us. Fucking was humiliating. The Walmart Denzians were fucking laughing at us and fucking picking on us, and I was like, I'll show you fucking all. This goddamn shit is gonna work. And I'll tell you one thing, that goddamn shit was not gonna work. It was never gonna fucking work. That TV was gonna be all over the fucking road. Twine is not the proper thing to tie a goddamn TV on the top of your car with. I have learned this lesson. What I should have done is I should have just duct taped the motherfucker around a bunch of times. It wouldn't gone anywhere. But anyway, what happened was, some lady drove up with a giant fucking SUV, and she's like, you guys want to put this TV in the back of my SUV, and I'll just follow you back to your house? And I was like, hell yeah, I want to put this TV in the back of your SUV and have you follow us to our house. So I put the TV in her SUV, and she totally could have fucking stolen that TV. Like, we didn't ride with her or anything. She basically followed me all the way back to my house. I could have took it off any time and stole my brand new, expensive, nice fucking TV, but she didn't. She was fucking cool as shit, man, and followed us all the way to our goddamn house, help us get our TV out of our car and everything. So just some wholesome, awesome shit happened to me. And also, like I was talking about it, and Walmart. Yeah, the real fucking Walmart. They're like, hey, wow, we love to hear stories like this, Dusty. Strangers being kind to each other just warms our heart. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. And also, pay your workers a living wage, Walmart. Give a shit if it warms your goddamn fucking hearts or not. You ain't paying your fucking workers enough. We're having to subsidize all that shit with taxpayer money and fucking welfare. It ain't right. You making billions of dollars. Fuck you, Walmart. And the only reason I even shop at Walmart because I don't have a fucking choice because it's like the only store here in this town. And most of these small Mississippi towns, if there even is a Walmart, they've already run everything outside of business, so I ain't got no fucking choice. But anyway, that's what happened to me. What you guys think about that? Let's take a look at the super chat. Super chat, lifeblood of the show. Yeah, I know there was no fucking sound. God damn it, this show sucks. Seriously, that's how the original 1837 story goes. Yes. D-Dog 2015, I know. The original story, Ariel turns back into sea foam and dies brutally. Awesome story. All those like old fairy tales and shit, they're always grim though. If you read the real stories, they're definitely not children's stories. They're spooky as fuck. Fruit Bats $5. Speaking of childhood, do you have a favorite 80s song? Can you sing the chorus of Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Say Goodbye, Never Gonna Turn Around and Desert You? Favorite 80s song? 80s. How about Let's Hear It for the Boys? Hells yeah. Is that gay enough for you? Of course, I used to like Sir Mix-a-Lot. That was my shit. Growing up. Square dance rap. Anybody remember that shit? That was badass when I was a kid. Thank you for that. D-Dog 2015. Pretty funny that a media company founded by an anti-Semite is being called SJW. Yeah, like a multi-trillion-dollar corporation. Like they give a fuck about being an SJW in any way. They're just trying to make money, obviously. How can you people not see through it? It's just Ross $5. You might also consider inviting a philosophy professor, Ben Burgess, or a lesser-known anti-SJW, Ivan Shady Existence, who I find hilarious. All right, I'll look into them. Somebody else like mentioned Ben Burgess to me in another chat earlier, so I'll look into that. No sound on Vaush clip. Fuck my life. Worst show ever. I said this is going to be a mediocre show, and I lied. It's horrible. Not doing well tonight. But it's fine, folks, because next show is going to be even better. See, every failure is an opportunity to improve. So I try not to worry about it too much. All I can do is learn from my horrible, horrible fuck-ups and try to make it better. So we're going to do that. Dusty, we love you. Don't be sad. Well, I love you, and I appreciate it. But I can't help but be a little sad sometimes because I really take this show seriously, and I want to do a professional job for you guys and be entertaining. And when it doesn't work out well, it's very disappointing and very disheartening. But I try to get over it and move on. Right-wingers lost their mind when Black Pigeon Speaks was removed from YouTube. They had nothing to say when 3 Arrows removed. Hypocrites. Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit. 3 Arrows. If you guys don't know who that is, that's one of the big popular channels on LeftyTube. And he got removed from YouTube very, very briefly, but he's back now. And we'll cover that in a few minutes. HS Ross, $5. If you want to see if you can get the working in the clips, I think will be okay to wait. Audience, any idea what might be wrong with the sound? Nah, I'm not going to do that live. I'm going to have to fucking figure this shit out. I'll take a day between now and the next show, and I'll figure out what the fucking audio shit happening. I have no idea, like I said, but we'll work it out. Porn doesn't need sound, hint, hint. Yep, but then I will get removed from YouTube, and this is kind of how I make my living. And if I don't do this, then they're going to put all my animals to sleep. And that's suboptimal. So we're going to call that Plan Z and try everything we can to avoid that. Ethan Davenport, Dusty needs to buy a bigger car, a 20-year-old Lincoln Town car that's like $1,000. Yeah, I need a truck or some shit. Like, how the fuck do I live in Mississippi and don't have any friends with trucks? That's how antisocial I am, man. I got fucking problems. I need to not be so goddamn antisocial. Get my ass out there and make some buddies. But I have trouble, like, connecting with people in the South because I get called a redneck and white trash and hillbilly all the time by people insulting me, but I'm really not like that at all in real life. Like, I don't like country music, chewing tobacco, trucks, cowboy hats, country music, none of that. So, just don't have much in common with these people around here. Hey, Dusty, you should interview Re-Education. All right, I'll look into that. Walmart should be turned into a worker co-op. Yes, that would be a great idea. I'm racist. I just won my first 10K. Don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Sir Mix-a-Lot. That song came out in '92. No, it didn't. You're talking about maybe Baby Got Back. I got old Sir Mix-a-Lot, like square dance rap shit, and my hoopties rolling, tailpipes dragging, heat don't work, and my girl keeps nagging. You know, that's old school shit. And Iron Man, remember Iron Man? You could strike a match in my hand, too black to tan, heavy metal rhythm from a one-man band, bust my knuckles in a junkyard scuffle. Remember that? Anyway, Big Butts. Yeah, that was like their big hit after they did the Square Dance Rap album. Why trash? I don't know, because it's an insult. Look into your audio settings at OBS and choose another audio codec or download a private one. Okay. I'll try that off the air, because that would not make very good television. My new keyboard kind of sucks. Good to know. All right, moving on with the show. Moving on with this horrible, horrible fucking show. God damn it. And I guess I can play you this video. This video doesn't require any sound. I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in the 70s, I was a very, very famous star. And this was one of my super roles that I won so many awards for. My acting is insanely good here. And I know you guys don't know this, but I actually had something in my hand, and I'm actually rubbing it on my stomach right now. It's acting. And so, yeah, here's me dying slowly, and I got my gun in my hand. And she could let me die in peace, but no, that bitch don't let me die in peace. She shoot me again. And I'm like, God, bitch, did you shoot me again? I flip around, I knock a bottle off. I'm like, fuck, that hurt. And she shoot me again, bitch. I'm dying here. Fuck you. And I'm like, and I turn around, get blood all over the wall. There's a calendar there from the 1974. And I'm like, she shoots me in the back, bitch. Don't shoot me in the fucking back, bitch. That ain't cool. And I turn around to give my gun. I'm like, I'm gonna get you, bitch. You done shot me in the back. But I can't, because I'm hurt and fuck. And I'm just like, I can't believe this. And I fire at the ground. And she shoot me again, bitch. Stop shooting me. God damn it. Let me die in peace. And so I fall on the bed so I can die all comfortably and shit. And I just look at her and I'm like, you bitch. Can't believe she shot me. And then that's it. So, won all kinds of awards for that. I'm amazing. Let's see what you guys think about that. Anybody ever seen that movie? This guy's got mad skills. Yep, I sure do. You age well since the 70s. I am immortal. Don't you guys know that yet? I am the reincarnation of Vladimir Lenin. This filter is the best dusty yet. Oh yeah, hell yeah, big mouth. If this show wasn't a train wreck, I wouldn't watch. Good. As long as it's entertaining, that's the only thing I give a shit about. Yeah, she was mean, man. Shoot me all over the fucking place. That ain't cool. Alright, next up. I never thought I would say this, but, fuck off, Canada! Like, seriously, dude. I was gonna say, Canada. Canada is not sending their fucking best, dude. Like, what the fuck happened? Canada used to be cool as shit. Canada used to be the nice neighbors, you know? They're so friendly up there. We fucking love Canada. Why can't the United States be more like Canada? And now it's like, what the hell is this bullshit? You got Mule Nuts and Crowder and Peterson and Proud Boys Dude and what the hell? What is her name? Faith something? I can't even remember. Goldie? Yeah, that's her name. Unfaithful Goldie. She's the one who cheated with Richard Spencer, the white supremacist. And Lord Southern! Did Lord Southern have like Botox or something? Like, I don't want to like shame her for her appearance because she looks okay, but I'm just saying she looks different. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, fuck off, Canada. That's my whole point about this whole thing, is the fact that you should be fucking off immediately and incredibly hard. Next up, did Donald Trump just say that during the Revolutionary War they had airports and airplanes and that the military took over the airports in the Revolutionary War? Really? Like, is this real life? Like, seriously, this dude's our president? I can't play the sound. I just remembered. Shit. God damn it. Fuck. But anyway, he literally says that our troops during the Revolutionary War took over the airports and airplanes. Like, what in the hell is going on in the goddamn world? Fuck, dude, it's like we have some kind of child who has no education whatsoever and has no clue, even the basics of anything. Anything! Running everything. It's terrifying. Wish I could play it for you, but fuck my life, folks. Seriously, I don't even know anymore. I just heard a gunshot outside. Oh, maybe it was fireworks. It is July 5th, so that's probable. Oh, goddamn, I can't play this clip either! Fuck my goddamn life! This is awesome! This chick goddamn tears the motherfucking roof down! Fuck! Alright, I'm about to save all this shit for the next show. I'm gonna just have to do stuff right now that don't require audio. Oh, goddamn it, Dustin, you son of a fucking bitch. All you had to do was, like, get on early and fix all this motherfucking shit, and you just ruining your whole goddamn... Alright, so anyway, Steve King, you know who that is? Steve King, he's like a senator or some shit, and he's a racist motherfucking shithead. And anyway, he got duped. I guess it was somebody from the Young Turks sent him a message, and they were like, "Sir, can I get a retweet from my uncle Colonel Nathan Jessup? He's in the Marines and spending the 4th overseas, keeping our nation safe." And he posted the guy a picture of from A Few Good Men. What, Jack Nicholson? That's who that is. You can't handle the truth. Anyway, apparently Steve King has never seen A Few Good Men and doesn't know who Jack Nicholson is. So he retweeted this. Colonel Jessup and all you Marines, God bless you all. You have our backs and millions of us have yours. God bless America and all her warriors defending our liberty. Steve King! And so this guy immediately changed his name to Steve King is a white supremacist. So on Steve King's page, when he retweeted this, it says Steve King is a white supremacist. Not you, Steve King! Hells yeah, I'd love to see that. Steve King immediately deleted this, of course, because it made him look like a fucking idiot. But not before lots of screenshots were taken and lots of shade was thrown his way, rightfully so, because he is a shit stain. And can't play this clip for you either. The motherfucking Dilbert dude is calling for the death penalty for the people that punched Andy No-Go. This guy is a fucking cock and a half, man, and not in a good way. Like, usually being a cock and a half is a good thing, but in this instant, not really. And he kind of looks like Dilbert. Look at this dorky-ass motherfucker. He's apparently some shithead white conservative. So, like, if you're in any way supporting Dilbert, I don't know why you would be. But if any of your money is going to the Dilbert creator, immediately cease. Because he does not deserve to be rewarded for his bad behavior. And apparently, Dan Arrows from 3 Arrows had his account mass flagged by right-wing chuds. And YouTube took down his channel briefly. And of course, Tim Blake, well, Tim Blake did say this. Tim Blake said, a major Antifa, what the hell? But Tim Pool, had to go public and lie his fucking ass off about it. And he says, YouTube just banned a major Antifa channel. Apparently, I've been saying Antifa wrong this whole time. Apparently, you're supposed to pronounce it Antifa because it's not Antifa, it's anti-fascist. So Antifa is the correct pronunciation. So anyway, YouTube just banned a major Antifa channel. Leftist censorship backfires bad. Oh my God. Tim Pool is so fucking cringe. Suboptimal, dude. Like, Dan Arrows, 3 Arrows, Antifa channel? Really? Dan Arrows has nothing to fucking do with an Antifa channel. Now, yeah, I guess he's anti-fascist in the same way most normal, decent human beings are against fascism. But Dan Arrows' channel is nothing to do with Antifa. Like, he does videos that, like, debunk the Great Replacement and shit like that. What in the absolute fuck, Tim Pool? Is this, like, I don't really keep up with this guy too much. Is he still pretending he's a liberal? Like, I can't imagine that at this point, even his conservative fans believing that he's still liberal at this point. It's just so ridiculous how much he lies and spins and doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And apparently Andy No-Go posted this, man. This, talk about fucking snowflakes. I was holding a container of fruit with both hands. Then suddenly I just dropped it. It landed all over my feet and floor. I looked down and couldn't help but think this had to do with my brain injury. Maybe I'm wrong. The attackers robbed me of confidence in holding my own food. You got fucking punched in the face twice, dude. Holy shit, can you imagine being a bigger goddamn snowflake over minor bullshit? Man, I've had my ass fucking beat before. I've had people beat my fucking brains in. Got up, went to school the next day. That shit ain't no big deal. Getting punched is just fucking part of life. No, I don't. Folks, I'm not saying it was okay they punched this guy. I'm not saying that they should get away with it. I'm saying that everybody that punched him should be arrested and tried for assault and battery because it's wrong. You shouldn't fucking go around punching people, but don't be a fucking snowflake about it. People get punched all the time. You don't have a fucking brain injury from getting punched a couple times that make you drop your fruit, dude. Like, this dude literally made $200,000 or more off this already from his GoFundMe. He is milking this in every fucking possible way a human being can milk. And I guess I can't blame him for it because, I mean, they're grifters. And when they have an opportunity to grift, they grift. That's what they do. And he made $200,000 for getting punched. Don't blame him for that either. I mean, obviously, I would do the same thing. I mean, give me $200 for being punched. I go anywhere. I let Mike Tyson punch me in the nose for $200,000. So I ain't blaming him. But at the same time, I see what you're doing, dude. It's transparent, and you're milking this shit. And might want to take it down a notch or two because it's getting a bit outrageous and ridiculous. And this is funny. always remember. Motherfuckers always remember. Never forgot. Never forgot. Always remember. And yeah, dude, I think you might be missing some letters. You fucking... the Mississippi... the American educational system. These people might be from Mississippi. I don't know, but holy shit, dude. How can you not know that that doesn't have enough letters in it? How does your brain function seeing that and thinking, that ain't right. Something ain't right here. Something's fucky. But I guess, that's conservatives for you. They don't really give a shit. And, oh God, I can't play that for you either. God, this is just, fuck everything about my life. All right, let's just read the chats. Cheer me up! Cheer me up, motherfuckers! I need some cheering up right now. Uh-oh, I heard another gunshot, but I'm going to assume that it's also a firework, so I'm not going to be racist. I love being punched. It gives me a reason to fight. I don't like being punched. Fuck that. That's the reason I don't like to fight, because I don't want to be punched. Like, it turns out when you get punched, it hurts. Like, get punched in the nose, your eyes water and shit. Hell, not all that. Punch me, I'm gonna stab motherfucker. I ain't fucking fighting nobody. Fun fact, even if cement was put in the milkshakes, it wouldn't be affected because of the sugar. French anarchists added sugar to cement to prevent the buildings of prisons. True that. Sugar retards the setting up of cement and concrete. So I'm going to cover that in a minute too. Obviously, there was no evidence of cement milkshakes. It's something that was made up completely. When was it made up? And then the right ran with it because that's what they do. They lie. They obfuscate. What they're trying to do really, though, is they're trying to set up a defense for the first person that kills somebody that milkshakes them. They're trying to say, oh, it could have been concrete for all I know. That milkshake, I had every right to shoot that dude in the head. So that's all that's happening here. They're trying to set up a defense for escalating the violence. I see right the fuck through that. It's probably not a gunshot. It's probably just fireworks because it's July 5th. They're coming from you, Dusty Boy. I know I'm scared. Bring it, motherfuckers. What you gonna do? What you gonna do to me, motherfuckers? Bring that shit. Who Dusty gonna have to kill? Is Dusty gonna have to kill a motherfucker? Because Dusty will kill a motherfucker. You don't even know. Don't even know. Don't make me break out my knife. Hell's yeah. I will cut you. Don't make me cut you. Because cut will happen. And I better put this up before I cut myself because I'm the only motherfucker that's going to get cut. My dumb ass. Yep. Cement. More fireworks. All right. Let's see any super chat. Super chat. Lifeblood of the show. Super chat. On behalf of Canada, I apologize for our wingnuts. You oughta. It's all your fault, HS Ross. Did you see Sean has tweeted about you yesterday? She publicly wonders whence you'll stop lying about her. Any ideas what she's talking about? Yeah. Basically, I said something that was wrong. Like, I was trying to say one thing, and the way I wrote it was 100% wrong. Basically, I was trying to point out something I've said on the show a bunch of times, that she has been asked many times, since her fans are the ones who got me banned. She has been specifically asked by me and many other people if she will encourage her fans to message Twitter support, @TwitterSupport, and encourage them to unban me. Because like when people like TJ got banned from Twitter and other people, the way they got unbanned was the major popular Twitter channels encourage their fan base to message @TwitterSupport and encourage them to unban them. And so lots of people did that for TJ, and so he got unbanned. And so I and a lot of other people asked Shield Head, since your fan base is the one who had me banned, could you encourage them to message @TwitterSupport and have me unbanned? And she blocked me for asking her that, and she's blocked several people for asking her that. So what I was trying to say is that she's been asked to ask her fans to message Twitter support, and she hasn't said shit about it. And so I wrote that, but what I wrote is that her fan base had me banned and she hasn't said shit about it. She's not a good person. And then immediately after I wrote that, I was like, okay, well, this is clearly going to be taken to make me look bad, because what I said is not true, because she did make a comment about me being banned, but it just wasn't about what I was talking about. So immediately I clarified that, no, what I'm talking about is she didn't say shit when she was asked to ask her fans to have me unbanned. And I removed my comment and I said, what I said was totally wrong. It was 100% wrong. That's not what I meant. This is what I meant. But of course, they took a screenshot of it instantly. And even though I removed it and immediately corrected, none of that matters. They sent her the screenshot and she posted the screenshot. And she called me a liar and whatnot, which is fair. Like, what I said was wrong. It was totally wrong. And she dunked on me over it. And whose fault is that? Mine. There's nobody else to blame for that for me. Like, literally, her job is to dunk on me when I make unforced errors and mistake. And she did her job, and I am 100% to blame for that. And it's totally fucking fair, dude. It's totally fair. I deserve it. When I say something incorrect in public, I deserve to be dunked on 100%. It's just the way it is. Like, and I use that as a lesson to try to make myself better for next time, because that's really all you can do. All you can do is like immediately own up to it, immediately try to correct the record, and immediately try to use it as a learning experience to be more accurate in the future. And so people don't dunk on you. But, you know, it's totally fine. Like, it's not really that big of a deal. That's what people are so afraid of saying the wrong thing in public because they're going to get made fun of. Somebody's going to dunk on them and make fun of them. But, like, even if it's somebody that has 250,000 subscribers dunking on you, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Like, who really gives a shit? I mean, in a day or two, everybody will forget about it and move on. And so, you know. But that's what they do. Like, people talk to me about Shu all the time. They comment to me all the time with Shu on Twitter, and so sometimes I respond back. And so if you respond like dozens of times, they take anything you say that might be wrong out of those dozens and dozens of exchanges, and then they use that against you, and they ignore all the other stuff you said. And that's how the game is played. You know, I understand that. So it's my fault. It is my responsibility to make sure that I frame everything I say in the most accurate way possible and don't give other people an opportunity to dunk on me about it. And I didn't do that, and I got dunked on. What you gonna do, folks? That's life. It ain't that big of a deal, to be honest with you. But anyway, you know, no hard feelings. On behalf of Canada, I apologize. Sorry, you said no problem. Antifa must have the new buzzword since SJW is getting stale. Yeah, they have to have a new boogeyman to scare everybody with. And since the SJW craze is wearing off, they have to scare people with Antifa, even though Antifa, like, they're really nothing. For the most part, like, if you watch most of those videos, it was almost like a concert with Antifa. They're out there playing electronic music, and they're dancing around, and they're drinking milkshakes and shit. Except for the few dumbasses who gave Andy exactly what he wanted and punched him. Everybody else was pretty fucking cool. So they need to just try to get rid of the dipshits who want to punch people and make bad optics, in my opinion. Maybe invite on reformed righty Faraday Speaks. Okay, yeah, I've been recommended him several times, and so eventually I might have him on the show. I know he's been in the audience a few times, so it'd probably be easy to get him on here. Thanks for that. Blame Canada, D-Dog. Here's a few bucks for the Sweet Sir Mix-a-Lot reference. My pizza icky. Okay, appreciate that. Love me some Mix-a-Lot. Did I say porn? I meant cat videos. What's the difference? Thank you for that. I live in Seattle. None of my friends have cars. I don't blame them. I didn't, like, when I moved to Denver, I literally left my car behind because you don't need a car there. Walked everywhere. So even though I owned a car, I did not even take it with me. I left it in storage for like 2 years. Have you invited on Three Arrows or the Surfs? The Surfs is actually in my new group that I'm in, so I can have him on if I want to. Seems like a nice guy. I doubt Dan is going to come on my show, but I could ask him. Usually the more popular YouTubers on the left stay away from me because I'm radioactive, so what are you going to do? Is the PC volume turned down? I don't think that's the problem. No, the PC volume is up. There's just something else, something that's fucky, and I can't really fix it right now, so what are you going to do? Don't know. Okay, I guess that's all the super chats. Ever notice a lot of adult actors are also vegans and vegetarians? Yeah, it's not surprising. You know, the Hollywood leans kind of left, just like academia does. And so the more left you are, the more you are to be more empathetic, I think. And I think veganism and vegetarianism has a lot to do with empathy and placing yourself in other people's shoes, and not just other people, but also animals, and not wanting to be harmed. So you can definitely see that. James Dagnadala, thank you. Krister Javal, $50, Sweden. Sweden here. Good you admit when you're wrong, but at times you're too hard on yourself. You're great. Well, I appreciate it. You know, I'm just trying to be honest. Like, I'm just flawed, you know. It's like everybody fucking else is, and I try to be honest with how flawed and ridiculous I am. I'm nothing special and nothing great, and I don't see myself like that at all. You know, I'm a shit talker. I fucking talk shit for a living, and when you talk shit for a living, you're gonna get it back. Obviously, people are gonna turn that right back against you. They're gonna use the same tactics against you that you use on the. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, and so when it happens to you, you can't bitch about it. You just grin and bear it and take it. You know, you can't be a wuss about it. Appreciate that. Ray Dubin, Disney only cares about the amount of money that this movie is going to make. Any other preconceived notions about their intentions is false. Yeah, obviously. It's the same with Gillette, you know, making all the commercials about transgender people or toxic masculinity. They don't give a fuck about that shit. But I mean, still, at the same time, it's good what they're doing. Like I say before, it's better for a company to do a bad thing for a good reason than a bad thing for a bad reason. They're doing a good thing or a bad thing for a good reason, sort of, or a good thing for a bad reason, I guess. But yeah, I have no problem with that. You know, it's better than the usual bullshit they put out. So more power to them. What you guys got to say in the chat? I love your work, Ray Dubin. So many ideas. Yep, I actually love sports video games. Yeah, pretty fun. I had the UFC video game, but I'm no good at it. I keep getting my ass kicked. I think mainly my problem is I try to punch too much, and you're not supposed to punch very much because you get too tired. But where's the fun in that? You're supposed to go in there and beat the fuck out of people. That's the whole point of playing the goddamn game, isn't it? Let's see. Spam gets removed, but trolls don't. Don't know who's trolling, but feel free to whoop the shit out of the trolls in the chat if you see them. I've seen worse punches at every concert I've been to. Yeah, go inside of any mosh pit and you'll have worse punches than that guy got. I mean, what a fucking wuss, dude. Seriously. You need to check out Richard Wolff. He's a social economic exposing capitalism. Yeah, I know all about Richard Wolff. Richard Wolff is awesome. The great thing about Richard Wolff is he's an excellent public speaker, and he has an amazing way of breaking everything down very, very simply so everybody can understand exactly what he's talking about, which is, there's a genius to that. There's a genius to that type of communication. That's the problem I have with people like Zizek. He's, he may have some advanced ideas, but if you can't convey those ideas in a simple enough way for people to understand them and absorb them and be able to spread them, then it's kind of, not quite as brilliant in my opinion. Boxing is more your sport. Well, I like UFC. I don't really like boxing. Boxing's kind of boring. I like everything, Boxing is just one aspect of fighting. There's so many more tools to use, so it just seems kind of stunted. Are you familiar with Pick Puncher? Yeah, Pick Puncher's a buddy of mine. Pick Puncher's in the new group I started. I had to start a new group because the group that I was in, I got invited a while back to join this. Well, I guess I would call it a social justice weird group. I wouldn't call it that, but other people call it that. Basically a lefty group of semi-popular and popular left-wing people. Anyway, Vadim Newquist, my buddy Vadim, was in there the other day. He gave a very, very mild criticism of Shoe on Head. Basically, all it was she was saying that she thinks the controversy about the Little Mermaid is all made up. And she thinks it's just Disney faking that people are outraged by it because they want to make money, which it's possible. I think a lot of the outrage is true, and I think by downplaying that, you do downplay some of the racism. And I think he was very, very mildly criticizing her for that, but then he finished it up with a compliment. So it was a very, very, very mild criticism followed by a compliment. And the admin of the group was really rude to him about it and basically told him to drop it and forbid him for talking about Shoe on Head anymore. Forbid us in the group for talking negatively about Shoe on Head. And so I was like, okay, I'm in this SJW group that just forbid us for talking bad about the most famous anti-feminist in the world. What in the fuck is happening in my life? So of course I immediately left the group. I'm like, yeah, nah. And so I left the group and I started my own group. And so it looks like a bunch of the people that were in that old group are now posting in my new group, and Pig Puncher is one of them. So I could have him on the show if I want to. Might have him on the show. So actually, I talked to him about coming on the show already. So might have him on for a short segment eventually. So thank you for that. Dusty, I have a feeling you would like One Punch Man. Is that the anime with the dude who punches things once? Seen that around, but I've never watched it or anything. OBS desktop audio muted. I don't think the desktop audio is muted, no. It doesn't appear that anything is muted over here. Nope, some other problem. I don't know what it is. It'll probably fix itself if I reboot it. I don't know, but I didn't want to reboot because that would fuck the whole show up, so I don't know. Whatever. We'll just move on with this show. Alright. Next up, let's see what we have to offer that doesn't have video on it. I was going to show you a video where Andy No-Go is basically walking in lockstep and being flanked by the Proud Boys. The Proud Boys, the right-wing chuds who are also are a violent group. And you can see, basically, they're his bodyguards. He has buddies with them. He basically is their journalistic mouthpiece, and I use journalistic in quotes, but he is basically the mouthpiece of these racist right-wing shitheads, and he's following them around, and they're basically walking up to Antifa, and they're bullying them and harassing them and starting shit with them, and Andy is right there in the middle of it, a part of it. And so I'm not saying that what happened to Andy was right. I'm just saying that it's important that we understand why people don't like this guy or think that he is a journalist in any real sense of the word, because he's not. And I think this is Paul Joseph Watson, and this is exactly what they do with everything. Well, this is just pointing out. Police provide no evidence for claim milkshakes thrown at far right. And of course there wasn't. There was never any fucking cements in the milkshakes. This is just something they made up. The Portland police are in bed with the right-wing group that did the Him Too rally. So it's just lying liars who are literally trying to set up a defense to escalate the violence, and we clearly see the fuck through it. That's what they're doing. They're just trying to fucking play the snowflakes. And here's something I don't need audio to show you. This is another guy that's in my new group, the one janitor, T1J. Seems like a cool guy. I think I'm going to have him on the show eventually. Definitely somebody you guys should go subscribe to, follow if you're not. And he says, I think this is a thread you should read about, but trust me, I'm aware of the irony of signal boosting a white guy in order to make you think more about why you trust the words of white guys more than other people. But hey, that's the world we live in. We take what we get. So this is an interesting thread by Sean Jen, who is another lefty YouTuber, really popular, does amazing work. And he's discussing why most of the video creators, the popular video creators on the left, are white men. And this is something like that gets brought up to me a lot of times. A lot of the transgender people are like, and non-binary people and gay people message me, and they're like, "Thank you so much for speaking out for us. You know, we need more cis, white, masculine men who can stand up for us because, you know, your voice is important to reach other cis, white, masculine men." And I'm always like, I don't know how masculine I actually am, but thank you for that. I do understand that. I do understand like having us represent you is important. And let me change this filter right quick. What do I want to be right now? Oh, loud. I will be a scary clown with my little balloon. They all float down here. Anyway, Sean says, I encourage people to discuss why political video creators with the most support tend to skew white and male, even on the left. Nothing to get defensive about. There are a few thoughts. A good chunk of it is those societal biases in favor of white male voices that aren't checked at the door. Acknowledging something doesn't make it disappear overnight. Sadly, even among an audience that would like it to. True that. I believe I have white privilege. I've always said so. I believe people treat me better because I'm white. And I believe people treat me with more respect because I'm white. Because I think we live in a society that was created by white people and was set up that way. And I notice this everywhere I go. I notice the way people treat me. Even in this all-black neighborhood, like I get treated differently. I've noticed than the other people in this neighborhood because I'm white. They treat me differently. So it's, you know, it's suboptimal for everybody else. It's great for me. It's wonderful for me, but it's like I recognize how that's not great for everybody else. So I do my best to try to change it and make the system more fair for everybody because I'm empathetic. But anyway, it's obviously fine to have individual preferences for styles and approaches between creators, but we can't ignore that the sum of these individual preferences adds up to bias. Exactly right, man. We're all biased, and in my opinion, everybody is racist. Everybody is racist to a degree. It's just a matter of examining your biases and trying to eliminate your biases to make you as least racist as possible. Like when I moved to this all-black neighborhood, I had racial biases. And at the time, I was like, I can't be racist. I'm literally moving to an all-black neighborhood. How the fuck could I possibly be racist? You know, I had biases. But I thought that when I moved here, I was going to get targeted for being white. I thought that I was going to, you know, have way more trouble than I had. I actually put up cameras everywhere because I was going to record how other people responded and reacted to me around here because I thought it'd make for interesting, you know, videos. That was racial bias on my part, you know. And I learned, I recognized that I was being biased, and I overcame that bias, and I became slightly less racist. Now, I'm still racist. I know I am. I still have biases. Now, what are those biases? I have no idea. If I knew what those biases were, I would work to eliminate them. That's the thing about biases. You normally don't know what your biases are, so you can't eliminate them when you don't know. But I know they exist because I know that I have so many biases in the past that I eliminated that I'm sure I still have them, and I'm still racist, and I'm still working on it. And I think everybody's that way, and you just got to kind of recognize it and try to work on it. Also important is the novelty factor. A minority takes a stand against bigotry. Of course, it's in their interest, says the subconscious of a not insignificant segment of the audience. But if someone from the majority says the same thing, they're seen as impartial and unbiased. That's exactly why people like Tim Pool claim they're liberals when they're actually Republicans and they're actually going out supporting and spreading Republican interests. That's exactly why Sargon said he was liberal. It's exactly why Dave Rubin says he's liberal, because it gives them street cred, because all the Republicans that watch them can say, see, even liberals agree with me. Even liberals know other liberals are insane. I'm not just agreeing with people that already agree with me. I'm agreeing with the other side too, you know, but it's obvious what's happening. It's just bullshit, right? We get the novelty boost both coming and going. This is also the same reason that a lot of black conservatives are so popular, because there's a novelty to it. Us cishet, I guess, cishet, is that a word? White dudes Participant? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that word. I guess he means cis white dudes, though. From both the majority audience who figure there must be something to issue X if someone impartial is talking about it, and the minority audience from whom the novelty is a major acceptance. Very true. Very good points. This all is obviously annoying to creators who aren't white and male, as their work will be undervalued and undersupported. Also annoying to me, as I'll always know a portion of any success I have was not down to the work I put in, but circumstances I didn't choose. Sorry, and this is something, Cat Black, who is a transgender African-American content creator. This is something she has been rightfully pointing out recently. Go subscribe to Cat Black. I think she's pretty cool. I've had a conversation with her in private, and she's really sweet. And definitely should be supported more, in my opinion. We all want more diversity in our content creators. I'm going to assume, but we live under capitalism, unfortunately, and people can only do this right now if they're supported. Demonstrating that that support is there is key to getting more people on board. There's not a whole lot I can do by myself as just one person who also has to pay rent and things, but for now I've added this token effort to my Patreon page. And yeah, Sean went forward. This is really cool of him, I thought. He's basically saying, for those of you who are supporting me more than $5, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. But have you ever considered maybe going and giving that money to smaller creators, and maybe consider giving that to minority creators like Cat Black? And I support that. And I think once I get to the point where like I'm making a little bit more money, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm not really making it up now to justify me saying, okay, well, I'm fine. Like I can't really support myself on the current money I'm making from the show. But as soon as I am, I'm going to absolutely do this and recommend that you guys start supporting other people just like Sean did. So I really appreciate this, and go support Cat Black. All right. So let's see what we guys got to say about this. You guys like Dan Arrows and Sean Jen and all these lefty YouTubers? I think they're pretty good. White guilt dusty, totally. I'm so fucking guilty all the goddamn time. I can't believe I was born white. It's so awful. If everybody's racist, then nobody is. That's dumb as shit. That's like saying if everybody's, or no, it's like saying if everybody is human, nobody is, you know? If everybody is a homo sapien, nobody is. No. I think racism is mainly just like, for the most part, it's an evolutionary trait that deals with tribalism. We group together because it's safer. There's safety in numbers. It helps us survive more. And so tribalism is kind of built into our societal evolution as a survival instinct, technique, or whatever. So race is actually probably the simplest way to divide yourself off into tribes, because it's something you can see immediately. Oh, there's a black person. There's a white person. I'm white. That person's black. That person's different. That person's white. That person's more like me. So we're similar. So we can like bond over race, and we can be tribal against the person that we can clearly see without even having to say anything, without having to get to know him. He's different. So it's very, very easy to tribalistically bond over race. And it's not just white people to do this. It's everybody, right? It's just that white people's racism has more of effect on other people because we control society. The society was built by us for us, mostly, or a lot of on the backs of other people. So, but yeah, it's totally understandable. It's like a spectrum, right? Where you are on the spectrum of racism, and you want to be like as far on the not being racist into that spectrum as you possibly can. And the only way to do that is by constantly trying to examine your life and examine yourself and recognizing your biases and overcoming them. And it's a lifelong struggle everybody goes through, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Who knows? If everybody is melon, then nobody is melon. Yeah, right. Subjective. You devalue the word. No, I don't think so. I think it's like saying that it devalues the word gender by saying everybody is on the gender spectrum somewhere. I don't think that devalues the word gender. So now if you're a conservative, you can only enjoy minority conservative YouTubers as a novelty. No, I don't know what you're talking about. What is this regressive garbage? Dusty really lost his mind. I lost my mind a whole fucking long time ago, dude. Like, I'm not even sure I had my mind to begin with. You don't know me. You don't know my life. Catch me outside. Alright, what else we got here? Let's see. Super chat. Lifeblood of the show. Super chat. Hells yeah. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting the show. D-Dog, 2015, have you seen Rammstein's video, Deutschland? No, Rammstein is still around? Man, they've been around for long. It was an old video. The only video I know by Rammstein is du hast mich, I don't know what the words are, but that's what it sounds like to me. Awesome song, though. Do you listen to Propagandai? I never heard of them. Good feminist Antifa band. I would check that out. Thank you for the recommendation, Pasta Punk. Rave doing $5. I didn't care about The Little Mermaid at 6. Why would I care at 36? Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck about The Little Mermaid. But I'm not the target audience. I'm not the demographic for that movie. It'll do fine with the demographic it's aimed at, and more power to them. Dave M, $20. Thank you, Dave M. That's very, very generous of you. Hey, Dusty. I said I'd give you $20 Wednesday. Here you go. You are a man of your word. I appreciate it. Are you the one who said you were going to give me money because I gave $40 to the mentally challenged guy that mowed my lawn? You were like, I'm going to support you for doing that. So that's very nice of you guys for supporting me to do that. And like I said then, the only really reason I want money, or I want more money than I can live on, is so I can give it away. Because that, to me, is fun as shit, to give it to people who are deserving. And so, like, I try to do that a little bit here and there when I can afford it, to give people that are, you know, have less than I do a little bit of support. So, fun as shit to me. HS Ross, $2. Maybe invite on Sean. I will ask Sean. I already asked him, but he didn't respond. I would try to ask all these people. It's better if you guys, like, go on their Twitter and you're like, hey, you should go on the CODcast. It's the greatest podcast in the history of mankind. You should be a part of it. Maybe if you guys encourage them to come on my show, they'll be more readily open to that. Castrix Defiant, $5. If only we held LaGuardia Airport, we would put your little revolution in the dirt. Hello, happy Independence Day. Yeah, true that. So stupid. Trump is such a fucking idiot. Fruit Bats, $2. I love T1J. His videos are rad. Maybe future collab. Yeah, I've invited him to come on the show, and he's agreed, so we're probably going to have him on the show sometime, and we'll have a nice chat with him. He's a cool guy. I still don't know what the word cis means. Cis just means you're not trans. It just means that you're still identified as the same gender as you identified with at birth, you know? You were born, and then everybody said you were male, and then everybody called you male your whole life, and you still refer to yourself as a male. You are cisgendered. Pretty simple. It's a very useful word, in my opinion. I was watching an old Armored Skeptic video the other day, and he was like bitching about, I can't believe Bill Nye used the term cis. Cringe! But there's literally nothing cringe about that. It's a very, very important, useful word that explains a particular thing. And when you're talking about the subject of gender, cis is an incredible, important word to understand the definition of. Just a fucking idiot that's scared of any kind of change. And, man, I'm so tired of fucking liberals trying to shove their mermaid agendas down our throat. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer my mermaids white, just like they are in real life and in the Bible. Biblical mermaids are the best. And here's one from Robert Irwin. This is some wholesome goodness for you, like father, like son. Apparently, this is like, I don't know, 20 years apart or some shit. And Steve Irwin, we miss you. What a fucking boss Steve Irwin was. Can't believe he's gone. But this is his son. Son looking a lot like him. But apparently this is the same goddamn alligator like 20 years later. And apparently alligators, they darken up when they get older. Because he looks totally different now, doesn't he? Looks a lot thicker and more solid to me. Anyway, no thanks. Dogs barking because of the fireworks. Fuck off, fireworks. It ain't the 4th of July anymore. Cut that shit out. And, this is why I don't try to do anything cool, because this is what I would look like if I try to do something cool. Apparently, there's a new thing going around where you're supposed to kick the top off a bottle, and yeah, you got your whole ass hanging out, dude. You got your whole fucking ass hanging right off, and boom! Full moon! Hells yeah. Crack kills! And obviously, he pulled his pants down on purpose and did this on purpose. Got some cellulite, but I'm sure he's working it out. Not gonna shame him. And, good thing about that video is it doesn't need audio. You understand exactly what is happening without the audio. And apparently people are pissed off at Nike. Because Nike put the, I don't know, like the Susan B. Anthony flag or some shit that has racial connotations on some shoes. And Colin Kaepernick, whatever the fuck his name is, he was like, dude, Nike! That's a little bit racially insensitive. And Nike was like, oh, fuck! We have offended the black people. Can't do that. We're Nike. Hell no. And so Nike immediately pulled the shoes, and the conservatives like, what the fuck? You pulling shoes with the Betsy Ross flag on it? Fuck you, Nike, you un-American sons of cocks. And then Ted Cruz is mad. Ted Cruz says he vows never to buy another product from Nike again in his whole fucking life. Yeah, Ted, like you were the big demographic for Nike. I'm pretty sure Nike can take the hit there, Ted. Literally nothing about you, Ted, has anything to do with Nike whatsoever. Look at Ted Cruz. This is Ted Cruz playing basketball. Yeah. Yeah, dude. You have no business even being on a basketball. He's playing basketball on a tennis court. That's how bad this dude is at basketball, okay? So, yeah, no one gives a shit, Ted. Retire immediately and shut the fuck up. And let's see what else we got here. What else we got here? Oh, nope, already saw that one. I'm about out of these. I'm about to go to last week's show. Cover the shit I did not cover. Oh, yeah. I don't have to have sound for this one either, just to show you. Apparently, this is a fish that's like 15,000 pound fish, dude. What in the fuck? I ain't getting anywhere near this son of a bitch. That is terrifying. Holy shit. Run! It's a giant fish! Get out the fucking way! Anyway, don't have a big mouth in that, so it ain't gonna swallow you up or some shit, but scary! The ocean is amazing, and you'll notice that fish wasn't white. Just saying, fuck you, nature, and your SJW bullshit. We see right through you. We don't need no fucking diversity in the ocean. And here's a story about a dude that decided to wear blackface to court to bizarrely claiming he's been treated like a black man. He looks kind of Asian to me. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Apparently he pepper sprayed people and he stabbed 2 dudes. He guilty as fuck, but he's like, I ain't guilty. You guys are just treating me like I'm black. Look, I got blackface on because I'm black. Nah, dude. You pepper sprayed motherfuckers and you stabbed them. It ain't because you're black. You just been a racist shit and trying to cover up for your dumbassness. Don't fucking bring black folks into it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. And this went viral. Apparently they caught a cop on video planting drugs, and apparently like this shit happens way more than you think. Good news is we don't need like audio to hear this anyway. And so he got caught on camera. Look, he's fucking planting drugs on these people. And they're like, that wasn't mine. He's like, I don't care about that. I don't care about you. You're going to jail. And apparently he's done this to hundreds of people. And man, I'm just saying, like, death penalty? I know that may seem fucking extreme. But a cop goes around and dishonors the badge in this way and destroys. Imagine how many fucking lives this goddamn motherfucker destroyed with this bullshit, not caring about them. If you're willing to go around and destroy that many lives, then I don't really give that much of a shit about your life. To me, that's like a rapist almost, on the same level of, maybe not that bad, but god damn it. This dude should be put under the fucking jail. I hope he never sees sunlight again. But he'll probably get a slap on the wrist, because that's always what they do with these fucking cops. They don't ever hold them accountable for shit. Gotta hold people accountable for the things they do wrong, or society never advances. Vaush! Anyway, let's see what the chat has to say, and then I'll cover the shit I didn't cover last week. I got lots of religious bullshit stuff I gotta cover. So we'll see what you guys have to say about that. I'm looking for some suspense music to play in the background. We're reading your comments about being center right. Okay, cool. How the heck is Antifa going to protect me from gun-toting militant neo-Nazis? They're not. If there's ever like a war between the left and the right, we are all fucking dead. There's absolutely no way we can compete with the right as far as weapons goes and words go. It just ain't gonna happen. So, you know, maybe we don't want to escalate the violence to the next level. Just saying, not something we're gonna come out on top of. 9 out of 10 cops do make things work. Yeah, like I said, I don't like to shit on all cops because I've had good experience with the cops. But yeah, I understand. Like a lot of cops are bad. They do cover up for each other, and it's suboptimal. Definitely. You've already said you guys are either you guys aren't chatting very much, or you guys are saying the exact same shit over and over again, because I keep saying the same messages over and over again. Dusty's on fire, baby's on fire. You guys like Yolandi? Fucking love Yolandi. They don't make enough music for me. The cop bit is perfect timing. Yep, in-game was pretty good. In-game was pretty good. Agreed. All right, enough of that. You guys ain't saying anything interesting in the fucking chat. Say something better, dudes. The fuck? All right. Nuberific, $5. If lefties are not available, try getting people like Shu. Yeah, like Shu's ever going to come on the show. Seriously, I can't even ask you to come on the show because if I ask them to come on the show, they make fun of me for asking them to come on the show. It's ridiculous. Black Pigeon Speaks. Armored Skeptic. He's never coming on the show. Yeah, none of these people are ever going to come on the show. So, but I appreciate the money, but they're not coming on. James Mellon, $10. Oh my God, T1J and Destiny collaboration would be the best. All right, we can make that happen. He's already agreed to come on, so we will do that. Also, scratch some dogga is for me. I will do. I will go scratch them as soon as I get off here. Love you, Dusty. Been watching for over a decade. I'm old. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, James Mellon. Appreciate that. You keep up the awesome work. Rave doing. Oh, what would I can do without Ted Cruz's money? Guess they will have to make do with the $2 billion they already have. Yeah, man. I don't even think they want the Zodiac killer's money anyway. That just makes you look bad to take the money of a mass murdering serial killer. But that's just me. And I need a new filter. What do we think about filters? Now let's see. Let me find something cool here. I already did that one. Let's see. I already did pancakes. Big head? No, I don't like big head. Sparkles. Did I do sparkles? I already did sparkles. How about an angel? I'll just be an angel. Nice filter. I look pretty. I look pretty. All right. Did you guys heard that a kid who had cancer defeated Triple H? Nope. I guess that was his Make-A-Wish thing. I didn't know Triple H was still around. I haven't watched wrestling in a long fucking time. All right, let's continue on with the show. We'll cover the shit I didn't cover on the last show, or actually the shit I didn't cover on the show before that. Let's cover some Reddit shit. Some wholesome Reddit shit. Are you ready to say aww? Aww. Here's a cat that loves fucking magic. He just had his mind fucking blown. He's like, look, is this your card? Is this your card? Where'd it go? Holy fucking shit, dude. My owner's magical as fuck. Blew that cat's mind. That cat don't know where that card is. He's looking around. He's gonna fall out of the sky. No, cat! You stupid cat. It's on your owner's hand, dude. Just turn around. He's like, look here. I'm gonna do it again. See? I have it. Boom! Nope! Fool as you, cat. Stupid cat. And let's see what else we have. I don't know if I covered this before, but do you guys know that when the U.S. banned funding on international clinics that provided abortion, it ended up increasing abortion rates? And this is something that Ben Shapiro has been going around saying lately. He's been going, if they make abortion illegal, that will obviously make less people have abortions. It will lower the abortion rate. So even if it lowers the abortion rate by even a little, that is morally justified, and we should do that, because the most important thing is that we lower the fucking abortion rates by any method necessary. But it doesn't lower the abortion rates when you shut down abortion clinics. It's almost like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and it's obvious why it doesn't lower abortion rates, even though it seems like, on a superficial level, it seems like, oh, well, they make abortion illegal. That's going to make it harder for women to get abortions. Therefore, less abortions are going to be had. Makes perfect sense, right? Well, wrong. The reason it doesn't make less abortions is because Planned Parenthoods and places like that also provide Planned Parenthood, right? They offer, what is it called? Birth control. That's what I'm looking for. They offer birth control, and they offer, methods to women on how they cannot have babies out of wedlock, or they can have babies they don't want. And so by offering women birth control and educating them on the parenting motherhood process, it, for obvious reasons, lowers the amount of people that need abortions. People that want abortions, they're still going to get abortions. It's just going to make abortions less safe for women. Which is, part of the point. They don't really give a shit if women bleed out because of back alley abortions. They don't give a shit if women have to use coat hangers and shit and incredibly damage their bodies and do irreparable damage to themselves. Because they're evil. They're just fucking evil. They don't give a shit about the babies once they're born, but they have this pro-life belief that all life is sacred. It's just a talking point they say to get elected. And it's transparent, and it's wrong. It's literally against the studies and the science. So, and man, fuck gender stereotypes. Here's a lady that can change a tire like a motherfucking boss. I can't change a tire like this. I wish I could do this. She got skills to pay the bills. Don't need no big old bulky muscles. She know how to do this. Boom! That's a pro move right there. You change the rim on that tire. Hells yeah. You go, girl. and just showing a little girl power, because I'm all about the girl power with my regressive SJW ass. And next up we have, did I show this already? I might have showed this. This is from Good Omens. It's a show on, I guess it's on Amazon Prime, I think, and it's about these two angels who go throughout history and like basically witness the history of humanity and stuff and comment on it. And anyway, I guess they're watching Jesus get crucified, and it's a scene, and they're like, Jesus is gasping, and they're like, what is it he said? They got everyone so upset. And the other angel says, he said, be kind to each other. And the angel's like, oh yeah, that'll do it. And yep, that'll definitely get you killed by motherfuckers, especially in the bad old days, in the olden days. Pretty good show if you guys haven't seen it. Check that out. And this one says, accept no limits. And this guy builds an awesome patio, even though he's handicapped. But I just want to say, fuck this guy. This shit is easy. Anybody can do it if you're in a fucking wheelchair and you already have like a wheelchair to carry bricks and shit around on. I can do this without a wheelchair. Look, you already got like a built-in fucking buggy to carry shit around on. Not impressive at all, wheelchair dude. Just kidding. Obviously, this dude is a fucking boss. He built all this shit to help him overcome all his obstacles, and he built this fucking pimp-ass barbecue out there. You go, dude! And next up, this is sweet. A lucky swan embraces the worker that saved his life. And look at that. You ever seen a swan hug somebody with their head? Cute as shit. Everybody say it with me at the same time. Aww. Pretty swan. I love me some swans, alright? And, this guy's way too good at his fucking job. This is a pro move. This is when you've been doing your job for fucking ever. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Bip. Packaged. Pro move. Employee of the month right there. Dude definitely knew what the fuck he's doing. My nose is just, goddamn it. Must be all the cocaine I'm snorting. And, Dave, what the fuck? This is how my dogs are when they're watching me play. They're like, what is going on? What are you doing, dude? Like, dude, seriously. What is happening in my life right now? You look stupid. You don't know how fucking stupid you look, dude. Stop immediately, Dusty. So, yeah, usually they're trying to hump me and stuff, but poor dogs, they don't know what the fuck's going on with VR. What are you doing with that headset on your head? And here's one about Donald Trump. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, but the subreddit, The Donald, which is the most popular, probably conservative subreddit on all of Reddit. It's the one where they do nothing but sit in there all day and they suck Donald Trump's dick, and it's the one that really made the alt-right and the alt-right so popular during the campaign. Anyway, apparently it's been bombarded lately with people who are outright trying to instigate violence. They've been supporting, I don't know if you guys have heard about, I can't remember what state it was in, but one of the states is trying to pass a legislation for climate change or some kind of environmental bill or whatnot, and the Republicans don't want to have the bill passed, so they basically are trying to flee the state so they don't have to vote on the bill. And this terrorist organization, who calls themselves a militia, has basically said that they will shoot the cops if the cops try to arrest the conservatives. And so I guess on the Donald subreddit, people are going in there supporting this terrorist organization and trying to encourage them to kill and murder cops in order to protect Republicans from having to vote on an environmental bill. And so I guess Reddit has quarantined the Donald subreddit, and basically all that means is you have to click an extra button to get inside. It basically says we have quarantined this because it has some controversial stuff on it that we want to make sure that you're aware of. And also it doesn't show up on the front page anymore. And so I guess they're freaking the fuck out about it. But this is a good thread about it. The Donald was a bastion of free speech, but only if you agree with us, otherwise you're banned. And this person's showing out how they're bitching about censorship and everything, but it was the most censored thread in history. So it's more of do as we say, not as we do. And this person says, okay, so I have a genuine question to any of the Donald poster. I keep seeing the argument that the ban was censorship of free speech. Where exactly was the free speech on the Donald? It had one of the highest ban rates of any political subreddits. Anything critical of Trump was instantly deleted. Not to mention there were so many posts that were essentially just propaganda and had no substance. I understand that it's frustrating to have a subreddit you love quarantined, But I don't think it's fair to lie about what the Donald was. It absolutely was not a bastion of free speech. And then immediately, you've been banned for participating in the Donald. So yeah, they banned him immediately. Way to prove this dude's point. You guys are fucking hypocritical, absolutely. And the top comment says, crying about censorship on a subreddit that hid the report and downvoted buttons and banned anyone who didn't think just like the rest of them, or on a slow day, got out and banned people who didn't even post there just because. And they literally did. They banned every fucking body on the Donald. They have no fucking care in the world about free speech. Just a goddamn bunch of hypocrites. And some of the top minds in the world have been fucking quarantined. Oh no! Horrible, isn't it? Let's see. And my dad sent me this. This is my new favorite video. Oh yeah, shit, dude. Love this shit. Talking about some trained ass dogs. How the fuck did you get these dogs trained like this, man? I can barely get my dogs to sit still for 5 fucking minutes. And is this not gonna play? Are you really not gonna play for me right now? Really? There we go. Like, what the fuck? They just sitting there all good? Not jumping off or nothing. These are good doggies. I don't know. That dude's a good ass trainer. My dogs just want to like lick my face off. They're so excited whenever I'm in the room, they can't even sit still for a goddamn second. Guess I am not strict enough on them. I'm too soft. And here's a celebration fail. I guess it's a series of celebration fails, and he's like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah! Woo, he did it! They totally ducked him. Rejected! Not how that goes, nope. You did not look cool, and that dude doesn't give a fuck. He just keeps going. This guy's not your friend. He didn't have your back in any way. He just made you look stupid. And this mouse is a fucking boss, dude. This mouse ain't got no fear. Come on, you can do it. Play, motherfucker. What are you not playing for? Play. There we go. This mouse chasing this goddamn cat everywhere. You get that cat? Look at that. How the tables have turned. It's like Tom and Jerry in reverse. Poor kitty. That kid's like, nope. What is this? What is this devil? Get the fuck away from me. Use a cat. Do what cats do. That thing should be nothing for you, cat. You failed at your job. And nature is interesting. It's a flock of vultures, and they don't want nothing to do with this, I don't know what it says, a black-backed jackal. They don't want nothing to fucking do with this jackal, so they're all waiting patiently for their turn to get a shot. But look, as soon, just like the second he turns his back to walk away, watch. The very second they're watching him, he's like, okay, I guess I've had my fill of them. And boom, they're all over that shit. It's like they can read his mind. He's clearly done with this. It's all mine, motherfuckers. Every man for himself. This is like my dogs during feeding time. As soon as you put food down, they gotta scarf it down as fast as humanly fucking possible, and they like suck food up in their lungs and shit, end up coughing for 10 minutes. I'm like, chew your food, dummies! Ain't nobody taking your food. I ain't gonna take your food. I'm the one that gave you your food, you fucking idiots. And shocking no one, a Biblical Flat Earth Society founder is charged with 56 counts of child pornography. Because of course he is. Really, why wouldn't he be? All these fucking biblical motherfuckers are so goddamn shady and disgusting. Hard to believe liberals take such bad rap for being child molesters when it's almost entirely conservative Christians doing it. Let's see what else we got here. Let me read the chats and whatnot. Almost 2 hours into the show. I think I'm going to cut the show early tonight because of the sound problems, the fact that I can't play videos and whatnot. Mice and rats are so aggressive. True that. They mean as fuck. Reminds me of the Matrix when Neo says, I saw a black cat twice. Yep, they change things when you have deja vu. My dog does that. Oh yeah, satire, hard to translate in text. A raccoon is best avoided accidentally. Hell yeah, trash pandas are vicious. Don't want to fuck with them. Bury that pedo. Yep, bury him up to his neck and just let ants eat him. That's what I say. Let's go all Native American on him. They had some really creative punishments. Dogs are better than cats. Don't tell Vadim I said that, though. Dogs have more personality, definitely. Cats are easier to take care of, so they each have their own pros and cons, in my opinion. Like them both. I'm a fan. Now who's the NPC? I'm not sure what you're referring to, but probably something you're dead on about. Alright, let's read the super chat. Super chat. And that is not the super chat. That is the super chat. Oh, the state was Oregon. Yep, you're right. It was Oregon where the terrorist militia was threatening to shoot the cops. crazy as shit. Maybe invite on someone from the Sunrise Movement. I have never heard of the Sunrise Movement, but I will check that out. Thank you. Invite Bernie Sanders campaign surrogate. I doubt Bernie Sanders campaign is going to have anything to do with me. I don't blame them. I would not have anything to do with me either if I was a Bernie Sanders surrogate. And so maybe invite Cosmic Skeptic. That's a good idea. I'll ask him, see if he wants to come on. Damn, able to finally catch your live stream and you totally skip my super chat. Monthly CODcast Patreon too. All right, well, all you have to do is let me know if I skip it. I try hard not to skip anything, but it is sometimes hard to catch everyone. Hey, you did. Jado, $10. As a Gen X atheist, I was appalled at all the anti-SJW content. Shapiro, Crowder, PJW, Peterson, Quartering, Armor Skeptic, etc. are worse than SJWs. The white justice warriors. True that. It was depressing to see. It was depressing to see the hard right turn the community took, and I tried to fight against it, and it did not go well for me. It's a popularity contest, folks, and I can't win a popularity contest against these people. I just can't do it. Never expected to win. I expected to lose from the very beginning, but I had to try, and I'm still trying, and I really appreciate people like you supporting me, because even though I may lose this battle, and I may lose the war, at least we're fighting, at least we're trying, so that's all we can do, right? And I appreciate that. HS Frost, $5. When you live in a conservative state, sometimes you can get your municipality to take action on climate change. Any chance your city town might do that? No. There is no chance that anybody around here is going to do anything about climate change. These people don't believe in climate change. They think that God created the earth in 6 days, and the all-powerful God, for some reason, had to rest on the 7th day. Because when you're all-powerful, you really need a lot of rest. And they think that if God created the world, that only God can destroy it. They think that it's arrogant to think man could even do anything that would harm the earth. And so they're just going to sit idly by and let the whole thing burn to the fucking ground. This religion is amazing. I would snuggle cats with all day. Yeah, snuggle cats pretty fucking fun. Not going to hate on it. The Sunrise Movement is literally the environmental movement. All right, cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with the environment. I'm a fan. I'd like to live as long as I possibly could. Is the Little Mermaid their new Captain Marvel? Isn't it Star Wars season soon? Yep. No doubt the Quartering and all those other anti-SJW channels are going to make a billion videos about it. About how they went woke and now they're going to go broke. But no, they're going to make a shit ton of money. I guarantee fucking to you. No doubt about it. Not sure if they'll make a billion, but they'll make a fucking shit ton. I like this filter. This is a cool one. It's like an 80s rapper's filter. What's up, yo, yo, yo? MTV Raps 1999, turn this mother out. All right, on with the show. What else we got here? I can't believe I can't play my video section. I have look at all these videos I have for you guys today. Look, I didn't do it for the last 2 shows. I have so many videos. Oops, fight. You guys will never know what that's about. Parking lot dumbass. He was a dumbass in a parking lot. Now you'll never know. Police gun? Hell yeah, it was a gun, and the police had it. I know what I'll show you guys. Here's something I always think is funny. I always think about this. So, when I make my videos, let me see if I show an example of it. Shut up! Fuck you! Fuck up! God damn it! Shut the fuck up, Dusty. I want to hear your annoying voice. So fucking annoying. Anyway, like in all my videos, let me show you. I make thumbnails, and I use like this text, and it's the same type of text because I want to have a similar format for my videos now. So, Vaush live, piece of shit, busted, hilarious. This orange text, and I use this online website to make this text, and it's called TextFX. And boom, and it basically you type in your text, and it has all these different texts that you can generate and stuff. And it costs $5 a month. I could probably find a free program to do this, but you know, it's cool. I like to support this dude and whatnot, and I like this program, and it helps me keep everything uniform, makes it easy and whatnot. But I have no doubt that the guy that created this website, the guy that set this whole thing up, he has administrator access to everybody's accounts, and he no doubt goes back and looks at what kind of text people are creating with this program. And it has like a section where you can save your text, and I have no doubt he's gone through and actually looked at the text that I've created. And I can't imagine what the fuck he thinks that I'm creating these texts for, because let's look at some of these texts that I make. Drunk Dusty, evil, giant baby, throws tantrum. Let me see, it gets really weird down here. Racist children, Abortion, supervillain. Let's see. Muff feminism. Where is the really crazy stuff I was looking at before? I had stuff about child porn. Where was it? Oh yeah, children. I can't find it now, goddammit. Now that I'm fucking live, I can't find it. Anyway, no doubt he looks through this shit and thinks I'm a fucking crazy ass nut for all this shit I created. And I don't fucking blame him because there's some weird shit in there. Oh, rape. So the word rape. Anyway, let's get past that. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, sure. Why the fuck is my goddamn bullshit? Alright. Let's go to 39. So we had Vaush on for episode 39, so we didn't get to cover a lot of these topics, so we're going to go back through and we're going to cover some of the topics we didn't cover before. And I can't play that video because that video has fucking audio. Here's Paul Joseph Watson lying, which is unsurprising. I guess I can play this video without the audio because it has text on it. But basically, Paul Joseph Watson has been going around claiming that AOC's video where she's out here crying at this parking lot is fake or something because it was an empty parking lot, but they fucking busted his ass out because no, she is not in an empty parking lot. You can see the buildings where they're holding, migrant children from where she's at, and they're all dressed in white because the entire group decided to dress in white as part of their protest, and you can see, from the parking lot, you can see where thousands of children are being held, and that's why she's crying. It's not an empty parking lot that the police were guarding for no reason. Paul Joseph Watson, just a lying liar who lies constantly, does not give a shit what the truth is. His entire goal is to make immigrants look as bad as possible in order to demonize them and scare his fan base, because that's how he makes his money, because he's a horrible, horrible human being and a piece of shit. And if you support him, you too are a giant piece of shit, in my opinion. Yeah, let's read the chat. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the show here. About 2 hours in. Finish up on the super chat. Do a short show tonight. Then I'll get all my technical issues fixed. And I'll put on a better show for you guys fucking Monday. Sorry this show sucks so goddamn bad. I did the best I could with what I had to deal with. And I had to deal with me. So that's hard from the very beginning. Yeah, AOC 2028. I think AOC is an amazing candidate. She's basically the de facto leader of the Democratic Party right now. And just killing it, absolutely killing it. Yeah, Lauren Chen accused her of just acting. Lauren Chen is like the token for white supremacy right now. The conservative chuds and white supremacists love her because she's Asian and she says everything we think, and we can't be racist because she's Asian and we like her. If we like an Asian, we can't be racist. That's just the way it works. But nah, that's not how that works at all, is it? And what a butt! I don't know if you mean that in a good way or a bad way. When I say what a butt, it's usually a compliment. This show sucked me off real good. Well, fuck you, Jingle Fett. Did the goddamn best I could. Killing myself. It's all fucking hot. I'm sweating. Can't turn my air conditioner on. It's goddamn Mississippi. It's like 95 fucking degrees outside. I'm sitting here just sweating like a bitch, trying to do a good show for you guys, and you don't appreciate it at all. Fuck all y'all. And I love you for that. You rock. I don't know if you're talking to me, but I love you back. Thank you very much. Who you calling bipolar? What do you guys think of AOC's Green New Deal? I'm for it. I think it needs to be fleshed out some. I think there's probably a few problems in it, but overall, absolutely great idea. And I would vote for it in a heartbeat if I was in Congress. Let's make sure I don't skip any of the super chats. Last chance to get in your super chats before I end the show. Before I end this horrible fucking show that I did a bad job on. Hello, Dusty. Please have Pig Puncher or Thought Slime on the show. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to have Pig Puncher on. I've already talked to him about coming on, so I will have him on soon. And Thought Slime. Several people have recommended I have Thought Slime on. Also, I want to give a shout out to Bo of the Fifth Column, who did a video about the Little Mermaid and who explained to me what the original Little Mermaid was all about, and whose video I totally stole and cribbed and explained to you guys in place of playing his video. So shout out to him. Go subscribe to Bo of the Fifth Column. Sorry for stealing your shit. And is genetically modified skeptic good? Have him on. I don't know, but if he is skeptical of genetically modified foods, I would say that he's probably not skeptical enough. Genetically modified foods are good. It's exactly what science should be doing. we should be using the most advanced science to change our food in the best way possible to make sure it grows more heartily and feeds more people and saves lives, right? That makes sense. Being scared up for no reason is just stupid and counterproductive. Is Rebecca Watson good? If so, have her on. I think Rebecca Watson's probably okay. I think she was totally blown out of proportion. Here's the thing. I've been watching a lot of like lefty YouTubers lately, like Sean Jan and H-Bomber Guy and Natalie and all that shit. And a lot of them show like old videos that the anti-SJWs put out about feminists, people like Rebecca Watson and Anita Sarkeesian. And if you actually watch their videos, the feminists are incredibly rational, man. They're not like over the top. They're not emotional. They're not usually saying things that are like too crazy. They're just like very calmly and rationally explaining their takes and their beliefs. And it's always the anti-SJWs they show who are making fun of them, who are over the top and acting emotional and stupid and using ad hominem attacks and being silly. And it's just, I know that we were propagandized against feminism and against SJWs by all these videos they put out. It was fun to make fun of them and shit. But if you actually go back and look at who was on the right side of history, it really wasn't the anti-SJWs. The other side was much more reasonable and rational, in my opinion. And maybe I'll show some of the videos in the future and highlight what I'm talking about, because it's really interesting to go back and look at it and see how we were propagandized against it when it's really obvious what the truth is. Any tips on watching porn without a risk of viruses? Does private browsing help? I've never gotten any kind of virus from watching porn. I don't know what you're doing. For the most part, don't open exe files. If you're only opening like a JPEG or an MPEG, you know, some kind of video file, it almost never has viruses in it. So I'm not really sure what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, don't do that. Just open like MPEGs and JPEGs and shit like a normal human being. Don't open zips, don't open exe files, and you'll be fine. Not complicated. But thank you very much, Christian. Appreciate that. I am definitely the porn expert. This is my field of expertise. HS Ross, $2. Show is good. Have Bo on the fifth column? Yes, I'm going to try to have Bo on the fifth column on. I like him. He does an amazing job of like doing things in one take. How the fuck does he do that, man? When I do my scripted videos, I can say like maybe a sentence before I have to do jump cuts. So he makes me feel like a moron. He does a good job. Subscribe to Bo on the fifth column. I think GM Skeptic uses GM to endorse GM foods. Okay, good. I did not know that. I'm not familiar with him, so that makes more sense. Wasn't trying to slam him. I literally don't know who that is. So I am for that. Sounds like a good guy. So anything you motherfuckers in free chat have to say to me before I end the goddamn show, here's your last chance. Speak up now if I have an Ojo piece, motherfuckers. What you got to say for Dusty? Oh, you read from a script? Okay, maybe that's it then. I don't read from a script. I just do everything off the top of my head, and it's much harder. Like if I wrote everything down, I could definitely like just read the teleprompter and shit. But nope. That's like easy mode. I want to make it as hard on myself as humanly possible. Dusty mistook my joke comment for an insult. LOL. Did I? I usually roll with it. I usually just assume everything is a joke and I try to roll with it. That's kind of what improv is. Improv is like when somebody says something, you say yes and you continue on with it. And it works well for insults too, because if you don't let people see that you're hurt or upset by the insult, it basically backfires on them. So definitely the way to handle it. Never let them see you sweat. It'll be sweet. Thought Slime on Dusty's platform. Cool. Like I'm not familiar with his work, but I've had so many people recommend him to me that he must have something on about him that has crossover with my audience. So I definitely check him out. Yeah, Bo would be great. Okay, definitely have Bo. Who downloads porn? I don't get it. Yeah, like you don't really need to download porn anymore. I mean, I download like VR porn, but they're like, you know, just VR files, and so there's no viruses or shit in there. Dusty, you, sir, are everything. Anti-SJW is a nightmare. Hells yeah. Don't go to sleep. I'm like the Freddy Krueger for anti-SJWs. If you die in your dream, you die in real life. Oh my God, Dusty in drag. That would be awesome. Let's see. Do I have, how about some makeup? Am I pretty? I'm so pretty. Let's see what else I got on here. How about a unicorn? Unicorn! Awesome. Rocking the fucking unicorn shit. I'll just be a unicorn for a second because that's pretty as fuck. Dusty, you gonna buy Gamer Girl bathwater? Hells yeah. I heard it's safe to drink. I heard it's delicious. So I'm gonna order me a bunch of it and mix me up a big batch of it with ice and just drink the fuck out of it. What's the worst that could go wrong? Well, when you blast a load on your VR headset, yep. I just use a sock. Just blast your load into a sock, dude, like a normal human being. Who's your favorite RuPaul Drag Race queen, and why is it Katya? It's not Katya. It's Bob the Drag Queen. Bob the Drag Queen is by far the most talented drag queen they've ever had on their show. This last season wasn't very good, I didn't think. Evie Oddly won. And, she's fine, but definitely the talent wasn't there this year, as it's been in some of the past years, in my opinion. So, but definitely Bob the Drag Queen, he's the shit, or she's the shit, or, whatever. I guess their pronouns change depending on what they're wearing. They're gender fluid, so it's okay to use both, I think. The llama filter is the best. All right, you want to see me be a llama, motherfuckers? I will be a llama. I will be a llama like a motherfucker. I will llama all over this shit. Where the fuck is the llama? Llama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. All right, I don't see the llama in here. I see a giraffe. I could be a giraffe. That's close enough. Fucking giraffe. I do like one RuPaul song that came out in the early 90s. Which one? Kitty girl, it's your world. It's not what I can think of right now. But her music is usually generally fucking terrible. But it's kind of poppy and catchy somewhat. So if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get it, amen? A good friend of mine is on Bob's team. Hells yeah. Team Bob. Drama Llama. Best show ever with Katya and Trixie Mattel. I couldn't find the llama. I don't know where the fuck the llama is, and I don't feel like searching for it, so we're just going to be a giraffe for now. The giraffe is kind of cute, right? Oh, fireworks. How about I be a chicken nugget? There we go. In honor of chicken-free chicken nuggets. It's a soy nugget. What else you guys got to say? What online games do you play? Do you play on Steam? Last online game I played was Destiny. I bought Destiny, played that. Mainly, I'm waiting for the new Borderlands 3 game to come out because Borderlands is my favorite series of games of all time. But other than that, I was playing The District for a couple days. They had a free weekend. It was pretty fun. I played that, and it's an online game. Although when I play online games, I usually play solo because I'm so antisocial. So I suck at the games because you're really supposed to be playing with people. And I'm just running around fighting 100 bosses and by myself, which usually doesn't work out very good. So, gotta quit being so fucking antisocial for sure. Not the best look in the world. And let's see, Super Trip. When I said your show sucked me off good, I meant it in a good way. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to take it wrong. I was just mainly joking. I always just try to run with shit anyway. But I appreciate that. I'm glad that my show can deep throat you, give you that good head. BDS against Israel. All right, I'm for that. Beast Nation 2009. I'm not much into drag, but a show I've come to love is Pose. I'm so late. I've heard a lot of good things about the show Pose, but I've never seen it. So maybe I should have to check that out because that seems like that'd be right up my alley. Don't know why I have let that fall through the cracks, but I have. I tried to watch Stranger Things 3, and I guess they have a new season out of that for those of you who don't know. And I'm just not getting it, folks. I'm sorry. I know everybody loves that show. They love season 1. I watched season 1. Didn't like it. People love season 2. I watched season 2. Didn't like it. People love season 3. I watched season 3. Didn't like it. I don't get it. I'm a fucking 80s kid and everything. This show is fucking goddamn made for me, and somehow, I don't, and there's even a kid on there, like Toothless. I think his name was like even Dusty on the show. And he looks a lot like me when I was a kid. And I still fucking can't get into the goddamn show. What's wrong with me? Talking about a Stranger Thing. Good night. We speak your names. I will see you next time. And you like my humor? I appreciate that. I am definitely a goofy fuck. Yet Borderlands, the greatest game of all time in my filter. My chicken nugget filter, frightened filter. All right, I'm sorry. I would change it to something that definitely would not frighten anybody. Yep. Grab her by the pussy. See, back in the Revolutionary War, our troops went and they secured the airports. They bombed the airplanes. They took the drones right out of the sky. And they went and they took the AR-15s of the Revolutionary War fighters and they used them against them. It's my Donald. Why is it so zoomed up? Zoom the fuck out, goddammit. That is way too close, Donald. Fuck you. Let's go with something else. There we go. Anime. That's cute as shit. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Supreme King. How are you doing? Thanks for the super chat, dude. I really appreciate it. Earthquake. I think drag shows are supposed to be kind of funny. Generally, yeah. Generally, it's supposed to be for entertainment purposes. But I can definitely understand why some feminists are mad at drag shows, because the men are taking your jobs, right? I'm uncomfortable, even scarier. Kill it with fire! Yep, definitely. Trump is a scary motherfucker. Let's see, let's just move this over here. Right now, we're just vamping. The show is basically over. We're just having fun. Having fun on the show. What? Why is it? Where are the rest of them? Get off. Fuck you. All right, let's see. How about funny? Let's look at some funny filters. Okay, that is kind of funny. I guess. What else you got? Shithead! Here's one perfectly for me. That's not a shithead. That's a happy face filter. You lying fuck. I wanted a shithead. Alright. How about no face? Spooky. Where'd my face go? I'm creepy as fuck. Let's go to the dark side. You guys want to go to the dark side with me? Boo, motherfuckers. I already did that one. How about a skull? Flaming skull. Like the flaming lips. Peaches come in a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. Hells yeah. And if I was a rapper, I would look this stupid. Look how stupid I... That's like Frankenstein. That's not a rapper. The fuck am I thinking? Look at the lightning. That's cool. And it's not Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein's monster, you dipshit. Frankenstein was the goddamn doctor. Everybody knows that. And scary, isn't it? It's like, hey, how you guys doing? Yep. You should be terrified, because any second now it could be like, yep. That was scaring me too. What else we got here? Character. Hey, let's see what kind of characters we got. Witch face. Yeah, double toil and trouble, motherfuckers. I'm like Hufflepuff and shit. I think that's Harry Potter. I've never seen or read Harry Potter, but I think that's probably Harry Potter. Pizza face. Hells yeah, like me when I was in high school with my pizza face. And I can't eat this pizza because it has pepperoni on it. Nope, that is not vegetarian pizza. Where's the pineapple, motherfuckers? And I'm Bane. I was born in the darkness. I lived in it. I absorbed it. I will break your back in half, Batman. You don't even fucking know, dude. You don't even fucking know. And, hey, here's an alpaca. Speaking of the llamas, what up? Hells yeah, there we go. Don't make me spit cut on you, motherfuckers, because I will do it. I will spit on you. And now my head is a donut, because this is the future. What's up, folks? Donut head duster. That kind of suits me, doesn't it? All right, let's see what the chat has to say about this. That's cool. Yeah, that's not the Flaming Lips. That's President. You're right. That is the... What does the Flaming Lips sing? Shit. That was the President of the United States. Shit, see? I don't know my bands, dude. I'm fired. I'm totally fired. There's vegan pepperoni. What's it made out of? Soy? I can only assume. Has to be made of soy. Are more anti-SJW cringe cops coming? Maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow. So, probably I would do that someday. Sometimes, like, I know it sounds funny to people, and people don't believe me when I say this, but I'm not really interested in being very famous. And, because I think it's a hassle. And I tell people this all the time, that I do understand the videos that I can put out that will be popular and get a lot of views. And I do know that if I put out videos like the anti-SJW cringe compilation, I do know I can build that series up and get a lot of views and shit for that. But sometimes I just make videos to show people that I know what to make to get views if I want to. But I choose not to do that. I choose to do other things because that's not really important to me. So, yeah, those are fun videos to do, and I understand people like to see them. But they're a bit too mainstream for me, in my opinion. And I get bored doing that kind of stuff, so I don't really do it too much. But you sound pretty boring. I am. I'm boring as fuck. If you're talking to me, and if you're not, sorry. There was another earthquake? Holy shit, I hope all you guys are okay. That's no good. Soy and cement. Stranger Things is hardcore 80s. Yeah, like that's my fucking childhood. I should love Stranger Things, and I don't. I don't fucking know why I don't like it, but I can't connect with any of the characters for some reason. I feel bad about it. I wish I could, but I can't. Check out Brooklyn Heights and Yvie Oddly lip sync for the latest season. Yeah, Yvie Oddly I thought did a good job with her double jointed ass, and she has different definitely a unique look about her. Had some really unique looks, but overall, like I said, I didn't think the talent was really that great. I think probably other than Bob, I think my favorite all the time has to be Kim Chi. I think Kim Chi nailed the fuck out of it. I think it was funny that Kim Chi couldn't dance at all, but she was still in the top 3 because she was so good at the anime drag she was doing. So, big fan of Kim Chi too. Happy Wrath Month! Happy Red Month, you fruit bats! I'm bi as fuck! Hells yeah, me too! Love the dick. I love the hole and the pole. All of it is good. Let's see what way Tim Bull blames the earthquake on the far left. Yep. It was the left that did it. Fucking lefts are trying to take your lives. Earthquakes! It was the fat feminist walking around. That's what did it. Cult of Dusty. Minimalist Baker has a ton of vegan recipes. Alright, well, see, the problem with the vegan recipes is that would mean I would have to cook. And no thanks. That sounds awful. So I need, like, more options that are instant and easy. Otherwise, I won't do it. So that's why stuff like pizza with pineapples is much better for me. Ooh, shit, I'm a fucking dinosaur head now. But the dinosaur head is not speaking, so that's not cool, dude. What is this? Deer antlers? Oh my god, that looks... No, that's alright, I guess. That's kind of cool. A little bit. Statues? What's up? I'm a statue now! I'm like the Statue of Liberty. Bring me your tired, huddled masses and shit. Then we're going to build a wall around the whole fucking place. That's pretty cool, alright? So like I said, the show is technically over now, folks. We are just vamping, so feel free to leave if you don't want to hang around, hear me bullshit. But I ain't got nothing to do right now. It's fucking, what, is it Friday night? It's Friday night. In fact, I think I'm going to start smoking weed, if that's okay with everybody. Anybody have any objections to me smoking weed right now? Because I'm going to keep going, because I'm having fun. Like, I have fun hanging out with you guys and just talking. I like these casual shows. Like, regular shows are hard, because I got to kind of, like, continuously be on and find content to talk about and shit. But casual shows are cool. I like it. It's cool to hang out with you guys. I'm able to stop by to say, Dusty is the coolest. Hell no, you're the coolest, Love Hope. How could I be the coolest when you're the coolest? There can only be only one. Tim Tool, yep. Dim Tool, as I like to call him. Dusty is a swinger. Woo! I'm so money and I don't even know it. It wasn't an earthquake. Los Angeles barely felt it. Yeah, you guys should be used to that by now. Unless some buildings are falling down, don't bitch. Nope, smoke weed if you like. Smoke them if you got them. I got my whip out here. Let's watch a statue smoke weed in black and white. Hell yeah. Like I said, I don't usually smoke between 8 hours of the show because I don't want to be too fucked out of my mind. But now the show is over, it's all good. Everyone's going to be smoking with you. Smoke them if you got them. Fuck yeah. Got a new bong today? What kind of bong did you get? Did you get a glass bong or a ceramic bong? I definitely need to get me one. Yes, let's all smoke together. This is the bonding ritual. This is the sacrilege, the sacred sacrament, not sacrilege, the sacrament of the cult of Dusty. Smoke this in remembrance of me. This is my body. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, also I have merchandise now. If you look at the description of the video, I have merch. So yeah, somebody go buy a shirt from me. Like, I don't think I've sold any shirts yet because nobody gives a shit about me in any way possible. I am just pathetic as fuck and should be killed immediately. But yeah, I have merchandise and it's in the description of the video. So let me see it here. Let's go look at my fucking merchandise. Boom, it's on Teespring. Hang on, yeah, there it is, CODcast. Look at this shit. Can have me pouring fucking milk all over my goddamn self, and there's all kinds of colors. I prefer black, that's just me. But definitely somebody support the show, go buy a fucking t-shirt so I can afford to buy a t-shirt, because I can't afford to buy any of these t-shirts until you guys buy the t-shirts, and then I can buy one and wear one on the show to show it off. So yeah, that's pretty cool, do that. What else we got in chat? Dusty starts smoking weed, Q's nothing but a G-thing. Nothing but a G-thing. Hells yeah, smoke with me guys. Smoke them if you got them. What about you, dorks smoking weed? I'm snorting cocaine instead. Well, aren't you special? You're going to get that fucking Artie Lang nose. Your nose is going to disappear. Damn right, Dusty. Also, I do a lot of blocks of tofu. Slice, heat up in the microwave, can make sandwiches with it really quick. Tofu is disgusting. I have not found a way to make it taste good. I'm not good. I need like a live-in chef or something that can cook some good food for me. But that's never going to happen, let's face it. Because I'm poor as fuck. I'm not poor, I'm po. I can't afford the last O and the R. Dusty rolling papers. Nah, man, don't roll papers because then the paper like burns and the smoke gets in your lungs and irritating and everything. Get you one of these. Get you a fucking whip. Suck on your whip all day. Gives you good practice for sucking dick. That's what I find. Let's see what other we got here. Gaming? Hells yeah. Let's see what kind of gaming characters we can be. PUBG? Hells yeah. I'm a cop? I don't even know. What is this? I don't PUBG, so I'm not really sure what is happening right here. But, yeah. And now I'm a man. Let me take my hat off. I guess I can take the headphones off, too, because I don't have to hear anything. Just ignore my stupid hair. I'm a man. Hells yeah. What is this? Another PUBG? I'm like a robot. I'm a robot or something. And here's some Mercy. Mercy me. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I got some wings and shit. I'm gonna fly around, y'all. And ooh, what we got here? Boom! Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm fucking wowing shit. World of Warcraft. Hells yeah. I'm gonna cast a spell on you sluts. Magic missile, motherfuckers. What else we got? And do it. Ooh, hells yeah. Look at that. I'm looking buff. Look at me. Fuck yeah. You can't handle me. You can't handle me, motherfuckers. All right, what else we got? Tibbers? Yeah, dude, looking good in my little Tibbers hat. I don't know what this is, but oh, he's missing an eyeball. Poor thing. Poor Tibbers. And he's missing an eyeball. What is this? Timo? Hells yeah. Look how pretty I am. My face is all fucking flush and shit. Tee-hee. I'm pretty. Power up, motherfuckers. Tap the hotkey. Which hotkey am I tapping? I don't know, but it's like I'm sweating. Like I used to go to Denver and dance my ass off, and it would be like 0 degrees outside, and so I'd go outside after I was dancing, and then I would literally be steaming like this. And everybody would be like, God damn, dude, you're steaming. And I was like, hell yeah, I am. Why aren't you guys steaming? You uncool motherfuckers. And then they just pointed and laughed at me as though I were a circus freak. Fuck you guys. You're the circus freaks. And Bitstorm, what is this? I don't know what hotkey I'm supposed to be tapping. Is that it? Is this the hotkey? Don't know. But whatever. Fucking stupid hair. Hat head. What else we got here? Cute. Alright, I want to be cute. Always dreamed of being cute. Cute glasses. Let's see how cute this is.
Hi guys, my name is Melvin, and I am running for class president. And if you elect me class president, then I'm going to make sure that they serve Hot Pockets every Friday. Every Friday that rolls, they will have Hot Pockets. And Thursday will be Pizza Thursdays. So be sure you vote, guys. Be sure to vote.
All right. I was never class president, and that's why. Oh, shit. I'm a bunny, motherfuckers. Hoppity hop, sluts. That's cute. I love it. And now I'm a puppet dog. Rainbow tongue, motherfuckers. And I got a fucking cutted tongue because I've been drinking coffee. Hell shit. What else we got? Sculptress. That doesn't sound. That's not cute. What is cute about this? I guess it's kind of cute. I look like a gay zombie, like a flamboyantly gay, trans, non-binary zombie. Though I guess if it's non-binary, can you be gay and non-binary? Don't think you can, but maybe. Romantic fox. Hell yeah. Le pew, le pew. Who wants to fuck? I'm a romantic fox. Ow! What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Get it? Flower crown. Ooh, pretty as fuck. Instead of a crown of thorns like Jesus, I got fucking makeup on my face and a crown of flowers. Because I'm beautiful, motherfuckers. Beautiful. Sugar skull. What in the hell is happening? Where'd my eyes go? What is... those my eyelashes? What is my hair doing? What the... Why? Why though? I have a question for you. Why though? I don't know. Okay. Eye flowers. Alright. Now I got flowers for eyes. Yep. This is normal. Blink, 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 blink. Flower eyes. That's pretty cute. What else we got here? This program is called Snap Camera. For those of you who ever thought, hey, I want to have flowers on my eyes. Well, that's how you get that shit. Go download Snap Camera for free. And let's finish up with this shit. Some color shit, motherfucker. Blue neon. Ooh, that ugly. Holographic. I'm a hologram, y'all. Hell yeah. X-ray. Can't see my bones. Well, you can't see the one that counts. It's not that big anyway. Sparkles. Already showed sparkles. I ain't so pretty. Look at my... I want to do one with hair. I want one that changes my hair color. Hair, motherfuckers. Hair. Hair. Long, beautiful hair. Shining, steaming, flaxing, waxing. I don't know the words of that song. Anyway. Rainbow hair. Oh, I got rainbow hair. Yeah, that's pretty cool. LGBTQA XYZ. Rasta hair. Hell yeah, cultural appropriation. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the motherfucking deputy. Purple hair. Killing it. I look so SJW right now. Orange hair. Boom, yep. That's orange. Definitely orange. Green. Yep, that is green. Gray. I already had gray hair. I already know I look like gray hair. I don't have to fucking have a goddamn filter that tells me. Dipshit. More green hair. What else we got? Fire hair? Flaming hair. Woo! Oh, I like that one. All right. We're going to stick with that one for a second and finish the show off. Let me finish up the super chats and read the regular chats. Well, super chats. When did you realize Tim Pool was a hack? The very first time I was introduced to Tim Pool. It was obvious from the very, very fucking absolute beginning that he was a con man, exactly like Sargon. So, yeah, fuck that dude. And last up, let's read a little bit of the trip. What you guys got to say in the chat? I am fabulous. I agree. Vote for Melvin. Vote for me, guys. Pizza Thursdays. All right. Your local Antifa. Dusty with hair. Don't believe it. Yep. It's a wig, folks. This is all a wig. Definitely a wig. I'm wearing a toupee. I definitely did not have hair reconstruction surgery and have put chemicals and taken pills every day for the last several years to grow hair out. I'm bald and realize, stop being gay. I can't. How the fuck you gonna stop being gay? You stop being straight. Let me know how that goes for you. I wonder what Dusty's neighbors think hearing him yell like this. I don't really have anybody that lives too close to me, but my neighbors already think that I'm insane because I am the crazy guy who moves to an all-black neighborhood and don't mow his grass. So yeah, that kind of stands out. You know the white boy that lives in the old house who doesn't mow his grass? Yeah, I know the white boy that lives in the old house and don't mow his grass. Everybody knows that motherfucker. He kind of stand out a little bit around here. And yikes. And I wasn't trying to do a black voice right then. That just came out, so sorry. That's just how I talk regularly normally. So yeah. Dusty's a goof. Yeah, I'm a goof. That's the only way I know how to be. Have fun with it. Don't take life too seriously. Sick wig, bro. I know, man. I got it glued down with all kinds of glue and shit. It hurts to take it off. The Satan look. Yep. I watched the new Hellboy movie. You guys seen that? Hellboy, I don't know. I guess they reboot the dumb thing. It's with the new actor. It's with that guy from Stranger Things. He's the new Hellboy. And didn't care for it. Don't mean to be too harsh on all these movies and TV shows, but not my thing. It wasn't a kid's movie because they had like people getting ripped in half and their guts falling out. But the dialogue and the storyline was very childish. So I don't know who they were trying to appeal to, but it wasn't me, that's for sure. Because it didn't. Let's see what else we got here. Guys, see anything interesting on here you want me to try out? I already done most of these. They need new filters, please, Snapchat. Get the fuck on it. What are you waiting on? How about a firework? It is the 4th of July. And am I going to explode? Is this firework going to explode? I guess not. Whee! I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. I did absolutely nothing. Sat my ass in my house, watched TV, masturbated to the VR porn. The usual. You guys know me. I'm a freak. Let's see what this is. Trixie. Oh, yeah, there we go. Speaking of drag queen story hour. So pretty. So pretty. I guess I can put my fucking hat back on. Boom. Whoop. Yep, works. All right. Any more super chats? Dusty, why'd you leave the ketchup on the table? You wanted to. Don't mind me. Just being random. I know that song. Well, you wanted to. Why'd you leave the ketchup on the table? You wanted to. What is that? I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. Oh, that. What is that? I can't remember the name of the song, but I know what you're talking about. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Final text. What you motherfuckers got to say to me? On chair Dusty is the best Dusty. Hell yeah, I'm rocking it. The house with the coughing and dogs bark. Yep. Dusty played the Mass Effect trilogy. You found the time for it? I played one of them. It was pretty good. I liked it. I think it was one maybe. Guillermo del Toro is the only director that could pull off Hellboy. Yeah, he did an excellent job with the Hellboys. The new guy, not so much in my opinion. Oh yeah, Chop Suey by System of a Down. That's right. Toxicity. That was a pretty cool song for heavy metal or whatever the fuck that is. Out of the blue, many questions. What is your favorite tank? Favorite tank? You mean like a military tank? The only one I can think of is the Sherman tank. So, interesting question, but no idea. Drowning Pool. Dusty, you look beautiful. Thank you. I'm so pretty. I'm so happy. All right. We've done 2 hours and 37 minutes. That's enough for it. I'll be back Monday? Yeah, it's Friday, isn't it? I'll be back Monday, another couple days. I will work the sound problems out. We're going to have a huge fucking video segment. Going to have all kinds of videos. It may be mostly fucking videos on Monday. If I can get the sound worked out, I'm going to work through all that. And cover all the other videos I was not able to cover because of my sound problems. Sorry about that. But I thank you guys for fucking dealing with me. Dealing with my train wreck. Unprofessional bullshit. Thank you for supporting the show. Agree with the Hellboy comment. New one definitely is a step back. Definitely. Very, very, very childish. Ministry is better. I'm going to see Ministry in concert at Lollapalooza in the early 2000s. And they opened for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was amazing in New Orleans. So anyway, Dusty, keep on fighting the city. I will, dudes. As long as you guys keep supporting me, I'll keep fighting. Dudes, please consider telling people about the show. The best way to make the show spread is if you guys tell people about it. The ratings for the last show were down a bit. The last one I did with Vaush only got 12,000 total views, which is not great. And the one I did before that didn't even break 10,000. So if you guys enjoy the show, I think I'm doing a pretty good job of putting on an entertaining show. I mean, tonight is not a great example of that, but for the most part, I do a good job. And if you want to see me keep doing it, please consider telling people about it. Please consider supporting the show. And please consider becoming a Patreon. Patreon.com/CODcast. Boom, right there. And buy a t-shirt from me. Have some cool shit. Also, here's the one of me throwing the milkshake. Boom. Get that in all kinds of colors and shit. Really appreciate it. Anyway, we're done. We'll see you guys Monday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. Love you motherfuckers so much. And I thank you guys for tuning in and supporting me. You guys fucking rock. As always, till next time, say it with me. Logic. Fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Thanks, dudes. Appreciate it.